following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
What's up, dude, and welcome back to the Tank Talk Podcast. It's Tank Lettieri speaking to a microphone here out of Emerging Media Creators Co-op, and December is here, baby. There's nothing like December football. Last weekend, yesterday, Week 13, definitely lived up to the hype of that. Playoffs are around the corner, and it's been a long season. We run out of juice. We need some energy. So if you're at home feeling the same way, click the Redcon link in our description. Use promo code TANKTALK to get 20% off your purchase. Hey, Redcon, fastest growing supplement company in America, goddammit. So with that being said, let's get the juice flowing. To my left, joined by the one and only Brother Bren.
Oh, you didn't skip over me? Okay. What's up?
When do I do that? You're the first one.
Never skipped over you one time.
Let's go. That's the energy we needed, baby. Woo! Yo, what's up?
What's with the colors, man? I mean,
Go Bills.
they look like Niner gang to me.
I was going.
You trying to?
It's just red, dude. Okay, come on.
Washington guy. Left hand up.
Not the first one.
Red.
The current.
Washington.
Don't say the other one.
I've said it out.
We made it this far. We can't,
Anyways,
you know what I mean? Even though there's some, we're not gonna get into it.
What?
And to his left, Donny McCoy, folks.
For real this time.
For real every time. What you talking about?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I never know.
It's a good week, baby. Bills didn't lose this week, so we're back.
Still in the playoff hunt.
That's right.
Go Bills.
Is there anything you want to get off your chest before we get into it later on? Or
Tyreek Hill is pretty good when he's running in the open field. Pretty good.
Is there any other players?
Debo Samuel really, really good too.
Is there any other players that are pretty good?
Trent Williams, Christian McCaffrey. They're pretty good. Brandon Ayuk. I almost forgot about him.
Yeah, he's making
George Kittle.
Okay.
I almost forgot about him too.
Is anyone passing him the ball?
Or are they just running it themselves? I don't know.
Oh no, there's this guy running the play calling Shanahan. He's pretty good too.
I don't know. Scary Terry had a lot of cardio.
Sometimes they're running the backup running back to give the calls when the headphone don't work.
Okay, but who's
Elijah
throwing
Mitchell,
them the
he's
ball?
Whose headphones were working though?
Who's got the green dot on offense? Yeah,
I don't know.
you do know.
It ain't Zach Wilson, that's for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a surprise guest today.
What?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Josh Duke Clark of the Trap Nerd Sports Podcast. Kind of snuck in here.
Some fries.
He's on his way home from Pittsburgh. Hell of a game he went to between the Cardinals and the Steelers. We're not really going to spend too much time on that game. So why don't you just break it down for us and give us a little recap there? How was it?
All right, so before the game, everyone realistically realized that it was going to be a bad game.
What?
It was a bad game for other reasons. Everyone probably thought the Steelers were going to beat the shit out of the Cardinals. Cardinals ended up beating the shit out of the Steelers.
What was it, 6.5?
6.5, yeah,
Me and
I
Donny.
think.
Yeah,
I got him at 6.
Okay.
Parlayed that with the under, easy smack.
Oh, every
And
time.
it was made even worse because we almost got lightning done, and it was extended for an hour of trash football.
It ran into the Eagles and Niners game.
It did, man. I missed the first quarter.
Yeah, so did the Colts and Titans. They had to go overtime, so we sort of missed the beginning of Eagles and Niners, but
My buddy's a Cardinals fan, flew from Arizona, so I didn't want to be like, hey, let's leave. But also,
he had that
you're
big,
up-
long flight. Let's go home.
you're also up 24-3, and it's raining. Can we get the fuck out of here, please?
Yeah, I think we've seen enough.
But he flew 6 hours for it, so I'm like, you know what?
Let him have
He
it.
hasn't seen a lot of wins this year. I was letting him relish in it, and he also puked in the bathroom, so I think he needed to sit down and sober up for a little bit. So
It wasn't on the car ride home.
you know,
Good place to
Hey, at least you had a good time.
it was a great time.
Yeah.
It was
Shout
a
out
great
Shout
time.
out Pittsburgh.
You wear your sports bra to the game?
Sports bro.
Had it underneath the shirt.
Why would I have a sports bro?
Room for Kyler.
No,
That's
man.
what his fans do. You don't know?
Yeah.
I'm not that big of a fan.
Yeah, Donny is.
I do it every time.
He's
I
wearing
go to a
one right
Cardinals-
now.
Every Pittsburgh Cardinals game I go to, I wear one.
You wear one. You wear one in 2008.
I missed that Super Bowl. I was at home.
That was before he developed the right assets to wear a sports bra. You know,
He
If you
didn't-
know,
he
you
didn't
know.
yet.
8 years from now, ask him again.
All right. We'll see what those two teams are.
They
in
make
8
it back
years.
to a Super Bowl.
The Cardinals.
Both of them.
Well,
Against
we
each
made
other,
a bet.
yeah.
I don't know if you know heard
Yeah.
of this. So what was it, a couple weeks ago when Kyler first came back? Donnie says if the Cardinals make the playoffs, you gotta wear a sports bra. I said this is going to be the easiest bet of all time. Yeah, I'll fucking take
What
that.
are they only 3
And-
games out?
And if they
Yeah, they're only
deserve to
3
go to
games
the
out.
playoff, if they go to the playoffs, yeah, I probably deserve to fucking come in here and wear a sports
That's
bra.
right.
'cause
If
what
They
the
go
fuck?
8-9, man. They could make it.
They're only 3 games out.
They look good with Kyler, man. They only lost
They're
by.
not getting in there.
They're not.
Trey McBride.
There's no way they're
Trey
getting in
McBride's the god, man.
there.
No way.
No Zach Ertz either.
Nah, go play for a contender because no
Not here.
one even wants you, dog. Zach Ertz. What you about
Now
to
there's
do?
a few teams. Wasn't there? It was
The Bills were one of them. I'm like,
Yeah,
why?
that don't
Why?
add up to me.
I don't want to throw that guy the ball. He's old and slow.
Dawson Knox will be back soon, and we don't need a 2 tight end set. If,
No.
if,
Oh,
if
God,
anyone
you do
hasn't
nothing with
realized yet, us having 2 tight ends in the field was pretty fucking bad.
It just didn't work out.
Bad.
That was with Joe Brady, though.
No,
Now
Joe
Joe
Brady
Brady,
is smart and's like, get some speed on the field. Khalil Shakur is actually a good player. Why the fuck he been sitting on the bench for 10 years? 1 year. But you get what I'm saying.
That's
Shout out to the Bills. Bye week. They
Still
didn't win
lost.
or lose.
They still
Oh,
lost.
they lost.
How did we
Let's
lose?
talk about
What
it.
are you talking about? I thought it was
Von
pretty
Miller,
good.
man.
Oh yeah, they lost.
Oh, they
Fuck.
said that was a lie.
You
I
sure?
don't know. I don't.
I mean, that's what the.
Who are your sources?
The bruises don't say that.
Huh?
The bruises don't say that.
I didn't see no
Or indicate
photos.
that.
I just,
Nah, we didn't see nothing.
All
But
I saw was the person that said it happened. Said just
His
kidding,
pregnant
it didn't
girlfriend?
happen. Hey, I'm not even trying to defend Von Miller out here. The guy stunk all year.
You're not wrong.
I'm just saying what I saw on
tough
Twitter.
situation for sure. But before we get into the rest of Week 13 here and more football talk, it's our new segment here, Josh. Second week we're doing this. Our favorite comments of the week.
Yeah.
favorite comments of the week.
Yeah, we picked
Hope
3
you
of them.
didn't comment
Just a
anything
little
bad.
spotlight. And you're actually on the list.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, wait,
something
all right.
bad?
Yeah, so
Oh,
let's
brother.
jump on to, where was it at? TikTok.
Oh, TikTok
We're
comments.
at Duke the
Okay.
Nest on our Sean McDermott clip. Maybe he's on the hot seat. We'll see. But he goes, Dwayne Casey, Thibs, a guy who could change the culture and install some good things, but is capped. And now that we actually have one of our commenters in the building, you can speak for yourself, man. What do you mean by that? What do you mean
All
by
right, man.
You said
So
it's capped.
he can't. I feel like
He's capped, bro.
I feel like he is, man. Every time he gets put in a big situation, the team loses. And maybe that's like, at some point, it's like, all right, you're playing Patrick Mahomes. Anything could happen. It just goes the wrong way for you. But it's every time. We're 0-6. Everyone wants to say Josh Allen's 0-6 in the fucking in OT. How many times did he not touch the ball? How many times did he give them a lead this past week and still lose the game? He gave them the lead against the Patriots. He gave them the lead against the Broncos
What?
and still lost the game. And Josh Allen gets plenty of blame, and McDermott never does. And I was talking about on the Trap Nerd Sports podcast, how many coaches have missed the playoffs with a top 5 quarterback? How many times did Tom Brady miss the playoffs? How many times did Peyton Manning? How many times did Aaron Rodgers? Like, how many times has it happened?
Yeah, if I had to guess, that list is very short.
Very short. And I feel like that's a fireable offense. And it's like, and if this continues to happen, he's the Tom Thibodeau. He's the Dwayne Casey. The Raptors fired Dwayne Casey. He won over 50 games.
He won the title.
Always made the
that was the year
playoffs.
before, my bad.
No, they
No, the
fired
very
Dwayne Casey,
year
and then they made they
Well,
won the
boom,
title.
there you go, Buffalo.
Nick Nurse, baby.
Go do that.
I mean, you brought up Mark Jackson and Kerr. It's like, so these guys can come in here and install good things. Tibbs knows how to win, but he doesn't know how to win at all, man. He's it's, and I'm not saying that is McDermott. This is
I'm
could
saying it
possibly
is.
be his
Come on.
last chance.
Get him out.
We're on the same boat, man. I mean,
If
if you couldn't tell, I mean, we posted the clip. There's a reason you commented. Comes full circle here.
I mean, missing the playoffs with a top 5 guy is
There's no excuse for
there's
it.
no excuse, especially when you look at Dorsey was like obviously the problem, and fans were calling it out, and fans are wrong a lot of times. But McDermott being the head of that ship and being in that building every day and seeing the difference in the offense between Dable and then Dorsey, you're running 2 tight end sets. You're not giving Josh Allen any lanes to run. Dorsey or Brady comes in immediately, puts Shakir on the field, more speed on the field. What the fuck do you know? Josh Allen's got wide open guys every play. He's getting running lanes. He's running for 50, 60 yards a game. You needed to see that before. We're 9-3 right now. If Brady was the coach to start the year, I wholeheartedly believe that. Wholeheartedly believe. I don't think it. I think it's like
We're 12-0.
100. No. I mean, you're gonna drop games like the Jets game, whatever. But
how bad is it to look back on a Patriots game?
Patriots game.
it's the
Jets
Patriots
game,
and Broncos game are the
Broncos
same
game.
game. We don't want to play
Literally.
offense for 3
Hey, we
quarters.
talked about it last week. We went over the heartbreak Bills. What was it? The 4 times they had a lead going into the fourth quarter, they just boom,
See you later.
poof,
And then
gone.
6 in OT, 0-10.
But
It's rough.
it's all about to change when they win
Potentially.
5 in a row.
We'll see.
I think they're a
That'd be
top
cool.
3 team and the top 4 team maybe in the league, and I think they could beat anyone. Anything can happen when you play teams as good as the teams they're playing coming up, but I don't think any of these teams are better than the Buffalo Bills when they're playing how they play right now.
We'll
The
dive a little-
Eagles got 10 calls more than us. They come on, man. We gave that
We'll get
game
it.
to the
We'll
Eagles.
dive back.
All right,
into it.
all right.
We'll dive
all
back
right,
into
all
it.
right.
But to
But
go
I'll
over
give-
our other favorite comments of the week, let's head to YouTube on our Dak Prescott. Yeah, here we go.
Yep.
Let's go.
At
Here we go.
the young Johnny Depp. Is this the Johnny Depp?
Is this his son?
The young.
It's not the old Johnny Depp. The young Johnny Depp.
So maybe it's like Johnny Depp from the past.
All he just said was cringe.
Oh, that's all right.
I don't know if he was talking about like us or the Dak thing, but
Or both.
Dak's
'Cause
pretty
we're,
cringe.
We're just copying Dak, so
Dak's not a cool guy.
so you agree with the young Johnny Depp?
I think Dak is like a pretty cringe guy for sure.
Good name though for a quarterback, like we were talking.
Playing well, could be the MVP, but cringe guy.
yeah. Can we talk about his name for a second? They said your name can't be Dakota. It's got to be Dak.
Yeah, because if his name was Dakota, he wouldn't have made it in the NFL.
That is true. It would have been as cool.
He would have been out.
Next gen stats.
That is.
Amazon
AWS.
told me that.
AWS.
Third comment. So we got the third comment and honorable mention from the same guy. So this was on our Brock Purdy top 10 clip. At Nicky Petro 1978. Him and this other guy were going at it this whole week.
All right.
Let's go. Let's
So-
hear it.
The whole week, like it was
Yes.
different days.
Yes.
Oh, I like that.
So they had like a 2-day gap in between, but then last night they picked it right back up.
One of the guys, you know how you get in an argument, and then 3 hours later, you're like, "Damn, I should have said that."
Yep.
That's what happened. He's like, "I'm not letting it slide."
Yeah, so here we go. So his first one was in response to Donny.
All right.
Oh, what do you say?
Oh, I saw this one.
So, Don, if you want to reiterate for those that missed it, what you said to start the clip off, you said something along the lines of one has a bum as a quarterback and something like that. I can't remember.
Oh, sounds right.
Yeah,
Who
so-
at the Eagles and the Niners?
Yeah.
Yeah. One has a bum as a quarterback, and one has an MVP level type.
Yeah, there you
player.
go. Boom.
Boom. Sounds
So this guy says
You were right.
he says one has a running back that pretends to be a quarterback that turns the ball over, 4 fumbles lost and 10 interceptions, and is the 6th most sacked, most overrated quarterback in the league.
Jeez.
Hey, he's talking about Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Those are good stats. I don't know
He's
if I
got a
like
lot of
them.
haters though.
Anything false there or what?
I don't know.
He probably just doesn't like him because he's handsome.
That could be it. But yeah, then this other
What's this guy's name?
Nicky Petro,
Nicky
1978.
Petro's just probably ugly, and with that name, he definitely couldn't be a quarterback in the league.
Oh,
Sounds like a Fast and the Furious character.
he got a family. They were in his profile picture.
Oh, shout out to the fam.
He got it locked up, man. He's good. But this Eagles fan commented back at him. I don't have it written down here, but they, like I said, they were going at it for a couple days.
Guy's name was Nick Sirianni _1.
And then after the game yesterday,
Did it for Frank.
Nicky Petro comes back
Uh-oh.
talking about you. Bro can stop reviewing quarterbacks now.
I made a whole top 32 list this week.
You want to run through it real quick?
Yeah.
You got to go fast, man. That's
Yeah.
a lot of
Fast,
quarterbacks.
fast. We could.
Listen, we're not gonna make any comments, okay? We're just gonna. He's gonna run through
You
it.
gotta just
Donnie,
go.
Donnie, don't give any explanations. Just run through it real quick. 3, 2, 1, go.
Boom. 1, Allen. 2, Mahomes. 3, Hurts. 4, Lamar. 5, Burrow. 6, Stroud. 7, Herbert. 8, Kyler. 9, Dak. 10, Rodgers. 11, Purdy. 12, Cousins. 13, Russ. 14, Goff. Tua, Richardson, Lawrence, Geno, Stafford, Watson, Love, Howell, Pickett, Fields, Baker, Dimes, Bryce Young, Levis, Mac Jones, Carr, Garoppolo, Ritter. Bang.
I love that Ritter was last. He fucking,
Why do you love that?
He fucking sucks.
He does. He doesn't deserve to be out there at all.
I can't stand him.
I'd probably put
So they
Shaq
benched
over
him. Heineke came in, and then what? Heineke got hurt, right?
Yeah. But
Man, go
but
back.
guess
Crack the
some
Heineke.
receivers got at least 40, 50 yards when Heineke was in there.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're the division leader right now.
They're the Jets of last year.
I picked him.
Same.
bad name.
No,
too.
who?
Me and Donny are smart, man.
Yeah, man. Just
I don't
don't
know.
miss.
I don't know about that. Some good guys, though. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
Who? These two.
Speaking of another good guy, breaking news today: Shaq Leonard signed with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Not
Like
Darius.
I said, he's about to be head of security.
He's got to take Big Dom's job.
You can't fire Big Dom.
You got
Yes,
it,
you
man.
can.
Nah,
You got to put him on a
changes
leave
his
of
name.
absence at least for the rest of the year. He can come back
Fuck.
next year.
I love Big Dom, man.
Shaq
I
Leonard.
learned a lot. I learned a lot more about him.
Yesterday.
Did you? What'd you learn?
He plays a big part in that fucking franchise.
I want to hear it.
Doing what?
That's all I do. Hey, I'm just listening to what these guys are telling me, man. Michael Lombardi, there's other guys out there. He's listed as like an assistant GM or a assistant to the GM.
It's like Dwight Schrute of the Eagles.
There you go.
Yeah. Shout out Big Dom though. He got a little involved there, but yeah, Shaq Leonard. What's your guys' initial reactions? I mean, like we talked about,
This is
and
like
and
last year.
I know from firsthand he's not the same person or player as he was back in 2018 when he first got drafted. When he's going on that potential defensive player of the year run, injuries got to him, confidence. He started losing that a little bit. Thought he was still the same Shaq Leonard, still got something to prove. I mean, we'll see in Philadelphia now.
This is why the Eagles are mad good. Last year, literally, they were killing. They played Washington, got ran all over. The very next day, I don't know, Monday or Tuesday, signed Ndamukong Suh.
Yeah.
Got smoked by the 49ers, and maybe they thought linebacker's not a good spot. All right, go pay him.
Who is their linebackers? They like cut.
N'Kobe Dean and
Didn't they cut
else.
N'Kobe Dean?
I don't
No,
watch
he's
defense.
on IR again.
I know Jalen
Second
Carter.
time this year.
Jalen Carr is defensive tackle.
They had
I like him.
They usually just don't get to the linebackers
Nolan
unless their name's
Smith.
Christian McCaffrey.
Nolan Smith. He's starting to play more.
Yeah, but he's like an edge rusher. Like, who was their
Yeah.
middle guy?
Cunningham.
Randall.
What's his name? Zach.
Zach Cunningham.
yeah, he's decent.
He's
They just
okay.
don't have anyone else, I guess.
How bad is Shaq Leonard? Like, we just watched from this year that you were watching. Like, how bad is he? Because you guys are in a playoff run. It's
Before-
not like you
yeah.
guys are bad and it's like, all right,
Cut
we don't
this
want to
guy.
pay this guy.
Mhm.
If he could really even be an average player, I feel like you keep
I
him on
got
the
it,
team during a playoff run.
That's the problem.
Like Von Miller right now.
He's that bad? Because we can't get rid of
You
Von
don't-
Miller. We would if we
So
could.
what I would say is, before all of his injuries, you know that Shaq Leonard was on there. His presence was known.
Yeah, he was the best, arguably the best linebacker in the league.
Well,
This-
until he changed his name.
The past 2 seasons, you watch a Colts game, you don't even realize he's out there.
Darius Leonard was one of the best linebackers in the league. Shaq Leonard, no idea who that
One of the
guy
worst.
Shaq Leonard sounds like a cooler name, though.
is. Yeah, but you already made your name as Darius.
That's true, man. It's hard to establish 2 names. Only the goats can
is.
do the numbers. We've never seen the names.
That's all I'm saying, bro. I don't know how much is going to change in Philly because, I mean,
He was trying to make 5 All-Pros as Darius and as
Yeah,
Shaq.
it's-
I
it's
respect.
Kobe in number 8 and number 24.
Yeah,
It's
I
tough.
respect the ambition, but that's
cool.
a tough. That's
Yeah,
a tough
like
ask.
innovation right
That's why I
there.
went to Philly.
oh, that's why it hasn't worked. It could be a reason why it hasn't really worked out for him past couple seasons. I don't know. But
Maybe.
You got to be going through it to change your name when you're an all-pro NFL player.
he was going through it. Stats say, injuries
He
say.
wasn't going through any offensive lines, but he was going through something.
One of the one of the problem is too is that when he was during his rehab process, they hired Gus Bradley as a new defensive coordinator.
Didn't fit in the system.
Couldn't really fit in that scheme somewhere. That's why you seen the rise of Zaire Franklin, but
I like Zaire.
he's a dog.
He's on the Joe Budden podcast all the time.
He's got his own podcast through the Joe Budden podcast.
See?
So.
Come on.
Entertaining to watch if you haven't seen it yet. The Trenches.
I have not seen it, but I would maybe listen.
You like it.
Damn, they got Shaq Leonard listed as the #1 linebacker now. Nicholas Morrow.
It's
That was
time.
because Zach Cunningham's out.
Oh, in
that's
Philly,
fine.
you're talking. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, he just goes to a new team, number 1 linebacker in the league. Okay.
No.
That'd be insane.
Darius is back.
I'm about to go sign him in
Shaquille will be starting next
podcast.
week, apparently.
I'm really
That's what
curious.
ESPN says.
I'm looking forward to seeing it,
Watch
bro.
him come in and just cook.
Back with Sirianni.
That was your guys' offensive coordinator for a
Yeah.
while?
He was on the team.
I mean,
Maybe he'll get him out on fullback.
Maybe.
Oh, I
It's gonna
saw
be
somebody
interesting to
playing
see.
fullback for. Who was it?
All right.
Real interesting topic when you see someone playing fullback.
It was like number 99. He was trying to block it. All he did was just run into the back and some people.
Probably the Saints have been doing that often. I forget the guy's name.
It might have been the Saints, yes.
Because they run that package with Taysom Hill.
Those
Number
guys
99
are
comes out
still
at
stuck
fullback,
in
they
fucking
handed it off.
2008.
He didn't block anybody. He was like 300 pounds of just.
People
in the
don't want to
way.
run into him, bro.
The Bills used to do that with like Sam Adams. Like that was like, come on.
Like
Was this-
the Sam Adams?
Couple beers
Yeah,
out
you don't
there.
remember the defensive tackle, Sam Adams, big dude.
No.
Am I saying the wrong name?
Samuel Adams?
I don't
No,
know,
he
bro.
definitely.
Blocker?
There was definitely a guy.
I only know.
He was
I
a big
I only
boy.
know one Sam Adams. It makes
Dude,
damn
now,
good
now you're
beer.
making me like second guess. There might have been.
Bro,
Yeah,
you got the
yeah.
Bills polo on. You should know.
Yeah, dude, you're in the building.
Well, I
You're
was
official.
very young at the time. All right.
No excuses.
Yeah, Sam
It was
Adams,
just
man. He
alright.
was a Pro Bowler.
I
You
didn't
making me
say you
second
were-
guess.
I didn't say you're
He was a-
wrong, bro. Take it easy.
He was a very big boy. He caught some touchdown passes. They put him in at tight end. He was just randomly sitting there. He's like 340 pounds.
Shout out Sam Adams.
Yeah, man.
Not only making the beer, catching touchdowns.
and
Yeah,
blocking,
same guy.
and playing D tackle. Does it all.
Did it all.
All right, let's get into week 13, shall we?
Sure. Is that this week? Next week?
This week.
The one that just happened?
The
or
one that
next
just
week?
happened.
This is a great
Okay.
show, man.
I'm just wondering.
Good
Oh,
football.
welcome to the program.
Hey, the Bills didn't play this week. I ain't keep track of the numbers. It don't matter.
Yo, you didn't watch.
This is week
You didn't
0,
watch.
man.
Well, according to your
Yeah.
picks, you went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You went 11 for 13. So
Come on.
Wow.
Don't play with me.
11 for 13.
I
It's
do
not
this
that
every
many
week.
games. What are you talking about?
I probably did the math wrong, but you had.
You
a
mean
good week.
11? You mean 11 and 2? Okay, you just said it in a weird way. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
my bad.
11 out of 13.
Okay, all right.
You
Yeah.
thought I was under 11 and 13? You thought I went?
Well, that's why I was confusing. There's not even that many games.
My
I'm a
bad. I
spread
just try to
winner.
do that shit on the fly. That's on me.
There's bread winners and then there's spread winners, and I'm the spread winner, boy.
Boom.
Bang.
We'll go over the records later, though.
Spread
But
it on the
That was
bread.
against the
Why not
spread?
both?
mhm.
Yeah, dog.
Damn, man, you would have won a lot of money if you put
Vegas
it
not
on.
fucking-
yo, he
I
tried
never did.
telling you. Listen, he tried telling you on your show a couple weeks
For
ago,
real.
and you just brushed it off like it was nothing.
I'm
What'd
just
you-
like
what?
60 games over 500 on the spread this year.
You said, okay, on this show we just pick them straight up.
Yep.
You know what? Tell
I'm
him the
like,
records.
damn, he don't
Tell
get no
him
respect.
the records right now.
That's
I
fine.
thought he was
skip
making
it.
shit
Go to the
up, man. I'm
records.
All
sorry.
right, if you don't make it to spread the bread, 'cause I know you're on a time schedule here. As you know, you just pop into buildings.
Just don't tell him mine. Even though mine's not.
I'll just
Man,
give him.
man, you
I'll
gotta
just
be
give him
rich.
Donnie's. I'll just give him Donnie's. You ready?
Yeah.
On the season, 110, 71, and 4.
It's pretty
You
good,
gotta
right?
be rich, man. Why you put $20 on each one, man?
That's
I
what I
might
keep trying
start
to tell
doing
him.
I haven't done it yet. Once I start doing
As soon
it,
as he
I'll start
does it, he's
losing.
gonna suck. Yeah, that's how it is. That's just how
Yo,
it
yes,
is.
do that. Yes, so we can come back.
He's like,
You don't overthink about it when you put
Yeah.
then you don't put money on it.
When I'm
Once you
just
put money
picking-
on it, he'll like flip flop and he'll get the wrong ones, man. No pressure right
Nah,
now.
but once he says it on the podcast, you wait until that weekend and then you do it.
Bang.
Boom.
Just to not overthink it.
Because I already tell him about the whole system, and then we just do it all other different ways every time.
No, don't do it the same way you have been doing it. Say it like backwards.
Yeah.
Keep trying to screw me
I'm
up.
like, what?
It's been working.
But speaking of going
Yes.
backwards, let's go backwards to Thursday night where the Seahawks fell short against the Dallas Cowboys, and that leaves us to this question here:
What?
Is Dak Prescott having his best season of his career so far?
Here we go.
Best
Yeah.
or second best? His rookie year was pretty good.
Well, that's because we didn't know what he was about.
I'd say this is his best season.
Yeah.
He's
mad good.
Best season, yes.
after
Dak's
what did he
top 10.
throw like 20 interceptions last year, and this year he's got like 5. I just made both of those numbers up, but I feel like they're in the ballpark.
I'm trying to pull him up right now as we speak.
Put Dak on the Niners, and they're Super Bowl favorites.
He's probably got like 8, but
They're Super Bowl favorites right now.
Psych.
No, Dak looks great. He's spreading it around. Freaking Brandon Cooks, another guy who, if he would have played good in Week 3 instead of Week 13, I might be in the playoffs right now.
Yeah, he just showed
Oh.
up like 4 weeks ago for the
All
first
right.
time.
So to compare to his rookie season,
They had a nasty
right
rookie
now,
year.
right now he has 26 touchdown passes compared to his 23 in 2016.
Okay. That's pretty good. What about interceptions?
6 interceptions now compared to
close.
his 4.
I said 5. I was right in the middle. Bang.
Where's the yardage at? Where's the yardage at?
Scroll
Here it
down.
is. Here it is. So this year he's sitting at, like, keep in mind, we're in week 13. 3,234 compared to 2016 where he finished 3,667.
Holy crap.
He's having a great year, man.
I'm not going to run through the rest of the stats.
cooking.
but-
Don't have to. Yeah.
I want to know his advanced completion percentage over drop rate.
All right, I'll see if I can.
I mean, that's not a real stat. It was
Okay, I was
just
gonna
a-
say,
it was
well,
like
you
a-
never know because they fucking make a new one up every week.
I was gonna say completion percentage. Like
I mean, I could tell you that it's 2016,
his
67
over expected.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Well,
Well,
this
that's
thing
a
is
real stat.
OVA? Is that what that one's called?
Yeah, it's like yeah.
OVA, over.
OVO?
Like Mahomes would probably be like 89% because his receivers have dropped like fucking 32
So many.
balls. So
They've dropped so many.
Oh, like what it should be.
yeah,
But yeah, Dak Prescott, he's having a hell of a season.
might be the MVP, man.
Second favorite in MVP right now, depending on what fucking book you go to.
Behind
because-
who?
Bro, I've seen these tweets flip-flop all day today. A lot of the books are saying Brock Purdy's the favorite.
Oh my god.
Some of them are saying Dak Prescott's the favorite. It's flipping back and forth, but nonetheless, they're the top 2 right now.
Nobody knows wide receivers.
It's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Thank you.
Take Tyreek
What?
Hill off the motherfucking Dolphins.
And they win.
What are
7
we
games.
talking about?
Oh, no,
here?
yeah, I've been on this train since the beginning
What
of
are
the
we
season,
talking
bro.
about, man? This guy is like gonna break the record. He's scoring 3 touchdowns a game. It feels like. What are we talking about?
Reek the freak. Let's go.
The Dolphins
Give it
have
to 'em.
Jalen Waddle, and no one gives a damn because Tyreek Hill is that good.
Yep.
They didn't even have to use them.
So right now,
No,
he's
they
sitting
don't
at
have
1,481 receiving yards, and we're going into
We got 4
we're
more
going into
games,
week
right?
14. Yep.
They've already had their bye.
Yep.
Oh yeah, 5 games. Cause
Yeah,
yeah,
5
yeah.
games, yeah.
Come on,
It's unbelievable.
He's going
how is
crazy.
he not the MVP?
He got fantasy.
Wait,
teams
all right.
And if you look at the odds, he's not even on the fucking list.
Insane.
It's like the year
All
they gave Aaron Rodgers the MVP when Derek Henry was his only offensive player on his
Literally,
team.
it should
Like
have been
just
Derrick Henry that
fucking
year.
2,000 yards. Like just stop.
And they got the 1 seed. They were winning
Give
the
this
most.
man his fucking award.
No.
I'm a Bills fan. I hate the Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, not a good guy. He deserves the MVP.
I
Why
like.
isn't he good?
He's
guy?
great guy.
He
Eh,
beat his
football.
girlfriend.
Yeah, he's broke some arms in the past.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a player like that.
Jeez.
He's not as fast though.
I'm just saying, man. There's no
He's a
argument.
changed man. Y'all seen
No.
Hard Knocks?
He seems pretty cool.
Dak Prescott's not even winning his own division.
Whoa.
Facts.
Brock Purdy, 0-3 without Deebo Samuel.
Facts.
Tyreek Hill, breaking records.
Facts.
It's Tyreek Hill. I mean, 2,000
He
yards
had
in a
one.
season.
He had one bad game, and they almost lost to the Patriots.
Still.
That game was. Gross.
He had his second game
Still
that
went
was.
crazy.
He had one above average game that wasn't insane. They got beat by the Bills by fucking 28 points.
Yeah. I mean,
Come
He-
on,
he's-
if he's not putting up 150 yards and a touchdown every game, they're not winning.
no.
And he makes it
a
layups
fair
too for
argument.
the quarterback. How open he gets is just layups.
MVP, man.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
If Tyreek Hill doesn't get it, I'm just gonna act like it doesn't exist this year.
Yeah.
It'd be like when Macklemore won
The
Best Rap
problem is
Album.
one of the problems
Yes.
is
We're
that
not
there,
counting.
there's no criteria for it.
most valuable player.
Yeah, but the vote
How
is just
valuable
all
is
right.
Brock Purdy?
Do they play quarterback? Yep. Okay.
Quarterback is
They're
the most
considered.
valuable position in most years, I would say so. But the top guys, Mahomes, been up and down. They're losing games. Allen, they're 6-6. Can't give it to him.
CJ
Don't-
Stroud.
C.J. Stroud should be in the conversation as well.
I
I would
think-
put
I think
C.J.
he
Stroud
would.
above Purdy.
I would
Yeah, I
too.
would put CJ Stroud.
C.J.
above
Stroud's
Purdy.
thrown to a rookie, Nico Collins, who never did anything before.
A 5'6", 160
And-
pound blocker.
And he's got his team in the playoffs. A team that was the worst team in the league last year almost. But
Nonetheless,
Tyreek Hill's got to get it, man.
That's what I'm
Has
saying.
to.
And I think what was the next non-quarterback on that's favored to be MVP is Christian McCaffrey.
That's crazy too because
The team's just so good.
yeah, you can't pick anybody on that team.
That's like you put fucking Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and LeBron on the same team. None of them
Try to
can be
get one of
MVP
them the
because you're gonna make
MVP.
You could lose two of them and still make the playoffs. Like I mean, it's
Yeah.
like,
Can we make the MVP trophy back to what it's supposed to be? What is literally called the most valuable player, not the most popular choice.
That
Quarterback.
wins at quarterback and has a good record.
Because they're decent and they
And
have
has
a
a-
good name.
Just has winningness.
And they're the face of the league. I don't know. Don't do it.
Brock Purdy ain't no face of the league. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Or Dak Prescott. He's the face
Who
of sleep
fucking
better
said
than
that?
Last few years, you know.
Brock Purdy could have been the face of the league back when radio existed. I mean, it still exists, but when you know what I'm saying.
RIP radio, you're done.
Radio's done. You heard it here first.
It's technically dead. But yeah, just going back to Dak Prescott, he definitely, in my opinion, is having his best season of his career.
And he should be up there at MVP.
And he's putting some throws,
Good.
man. Before he used to like just hit the open guy. He's putting
He's
them.
laying it
He's
on.
putting them there now, man.
They're about to fall off though.
Are
Sorry
they?
to the Cowboys.
I don't know, man.
Their
They're
schedule
really
is
good.
crazy.
It's not January yet.
The schedule is crazy coming up.
It is, but they really can beat anyone, man.
They can.
Their defense has been a little. It was really good to start the year. It's been kind of
Yeah,
falling
it's been
off.
shaking up a little
They
bit.
let Geno put up 30. DK Metcalf did bad things to them, but
Yeah, he did.
Shout out DK.
yeah.
Do it again. What was he doing?
Standing on business. Something like that.
Is that how you say standing on business?
Yeah,
And,
he said.
He fucked something up, but that's what he was trying to say.
you could do that. That's like sign language for.
Yeah, well,
standing on business?
he said.
Oh yeah,
you've seen
DK
it.
does that. Yeah, I forgot.
So we
I
don't
thought
get
he was
flagged.
just trying to
You're like,
sign.
Donnie, what the fuck are you doing right now?
He's standing on business.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Standing on business.
And speaking of standing on business, Debo Samuel,
Mm-hmm.
Threebo Samuel.
yo,
Yup.
His name
all
Debo for a reason.
season long, whenever asked about the Philadelphia Eagles, James Bradbury's hot garbage. I don't want to talk about the Eagles. They hot garbage. They were talking their talk,
It was like a week.
and they ended up walking their walk.
You got to put that in the dictionary next to standing on business, man.
What's that?
Talking shit, saying there's trash, and then just dropping 3 touchdowns on their head. That's
Yeah.
Bonk.
you can't get better than
breaking
that.
like 2 tackles every time, too.
Majority of the 49ers players walked up in there wearing all black. It was going to be a funeral. Debo was wearing the black Air Forces in warm-ups. Did he wear them during the game?
I don't know if you wore him during the game. My cleats.
Might as well.
Yo, my cleats, my cause, and his is just.
Black Air
my cause is just.
My
Black-
cause,
black Air
R.I.P.
Forces.
Shout out Debo.
He said, I'm stealing souls tonight.
And that's
But-
what he did. To start the game, though, it did not seem like they were going to be doing that. What was it, -6 yards in the first quarter? Something like that?
Nah, they were just chilling.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
going to
like
be
2
back and
quick
forth.
3.
They knew I wasn't watching the game. Yeah, they're like, we'll save it for him.
Save the
Well,
excitement.
Donnie was watching it 'cause we heard all about it in the group chat.
Wow, what I said.
Yeah, we did just everything.
Pull it up, Brother Brown. What do you say?
Pull up the receipts.
Pull up the receipt.
I feel like it's a lot of Brock Purdy
I
slander.
put Patriots money line in there.
I'm glad you didn't
It
do
was
that.
close, though. It was close. They had to change.
Dylan said a couple things, too, but he
That's
came
close
back
to
and was
college
like,
football.
shit.
The one wide receiver for the Patriots had a wide open pass, just dropped it for a touchdown.
They're doing it on
Well,
purpose.
we were right. Last week we said
They're doing it on purpose.
Last week we said the Patriots couldn't even score 6, and they didn't.
They're the first team in history to lose 4 straight games while holding their opponents to 10 or less points.
First
They're
time
not-
since what, 1930?
Probably,
something?
I think it was history, but it could have been since then. That was like BC or whatever. That's like, come on, man.
They showed the 4 least.
Jesus
scoring
Christ saw the
allowed
last time
points
that happened.
in the last 4 weeks.
What do you say, brother?
All I'm going to quote from here is
All right, let's go.
from Donnie. I'd beat the Eagles with Debo, Ayuk, Kittle, and McCaffrey.
I
He
would.
might not be wrong.
I would.
Then what
I
else?
don't- I don't
I
think
He
said-
would only beat him by 1, but
Yeah,
I don't know if Donnie. I don't know, bro.
bro, put some respect on. the
Listen,
name.
I
you
can't
ever see this guy throwing Nerf
Donnie,
ball?
I love
Yeah.
you, brother.
Throw that thing over the house, over some mountains.
I don't know if you're doing that.
I doubt it.
What else is there?
Sorry.
Good stuff, probably.
No, we're done. We're going to finish it there.
All right. Well,
Can
facts.
you beat the Eagles with them players?
Yeah. Yes, I can.
So-
Donnie's a funny guy, man.
So
He was like, I'm not exaggerating at all. We would have won that
So
game.
I could do it.
I would
doubt
strap up and win.
Can't
I
wait
don't
to see.
think so.
Pause.
Come on.
Sheesh. Can't wait to see the comments on that.
It'd be like Josh Dobbs when he pulled up and just won 2 days later. Except I know the names of all the players because they're all first ballot, all pro players.
On the Niners.
Yeah.
And
Like
Donnie
when
has
Baker
hair.
Mayfield showed up to the Rams and won 8 hours later. That would be me.
Listen, I just want Brock Purdy to get some credit, bro. That's
That's
all.
it.
That's all I want, man.
Better look elsewhere.
I know I'm not
did put
getting
him-
it from you.
He did put him at 11.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
He's top 11.
He did it for a reason.
That's not bad. And if all those guys are healthy, who is he better than?
Yeah. Who's better than them people on that top 10?
Let me just ask you something though. What else?
I got the list.
What else does he need to? What else does he need to do for you to give him some credit?
Win the Super Bowl.
Boom, let's do it.
I think they might.
And
I think so too.
I think they're the favorites, yeah.
he better win the Super Bowl with more touchdown passes forward than sideways.
I don't know if that's a stat, but
There is a stat by
There was a
But of
stat
course
this
there
week.
is.
There's
I
a
bet
stat
you.
for league leaders in air yardage, so it's like all the yards you throw before the ball's caught.
okay. But what does it
Yeah.
result in? Touchdowns.
But
That's
I
all
think
that
Brock
matters.
Purdy might be pretty high on that list, so I'll look it up before I let Donny talk some shit and not look the best.
That's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
Donnie
yeah.
does, man. We just let him talk the shit and let the game fucking prove him wrong.
The thing is the way Donny talks, you would think he was bottom 10, but 11 is like a very good ranking for him. I feel like it's not like a
Yes.
disrespectful ranking.
I'm not saying it is.
It's top 12.
I think he's just trying to be funny, but like
Oh, no,
he
he-
really deep down he
Hey,
does respect
That's
him.
Donnie, man. That's it.
It's a good time.
You know.
So I think this is the right stat, and he would be 8th, I believe. But it says all right.
Eighth and what? What was it?
No,
again?
this is NFL passing air. No, never mind. That's not the right stat.
Nah, psych.
All right. I hope those listening don't come here looking for the stats because we're trying our best.
Well, it's a hard stat to find because it's a very advanced statistic.
Advanced analytics.
So we're smart.
So yeah, he's top 10 in air
Yeah.
yardage.
Aaron Rodgers.
Come
didn't
on.
Play. Kyler Murray didn't play. Joe Burrow ain't played. Put him at 11.
I'm just
Right,
listen.
right.
I would like for
No.
Purdy to be bad because then it would make me a year ago look really smart.
Oh yeah.
It's one of the takes that I got the worst on in my life.
His whole life.
It really is. I said that he was not going to be a starter a year from the day he started, and mathematically, it was about a 90% chance I was going to be right,
Trey
and I
Lance,
got hit with that really bad 10%. But before, I was very much with Donnie. I was like, he would not be playing anywhere else. But
Maybe
now he does
Miami.
show me he makes good
could play
decisions. He goes through his reads.
That's
Desmond
a
Ritter.
quarterback's job, man.
Desmond Ritter can't read past the title page, so I mean that's give
Oh!
him some credit for that.
Damn.
No
So
table
I mean, and he
contest.
makes he does what he needs to do. I think he would be very average elsewhere, but he's not elsewhere. He's
Do
on
you
San
think-
Fran, and they're the best team in the league. And if they had a top 5 guy, we're talking about the 49ers as one of the, if not the best team of all time.
Ever.
There's
Ooh, that's a good one.
I've been saying that all year.
Ooh.
How do you have those skill players, one of the best offensive lines in football? Chase Young's your worst defensive lineman. He's a fucking number 1 overall pick.
Come on.
Dre Greenlaw is not even your best linebacker on your team.
Doesn't even need to play.
Just go smack
The dude
Dick
could beat
down.
up a security guard and you'll still win by 23, man.
Literally. All I'm saying is I cannot wait until this is the dream scenario. Dolphins make it to the Super Bowl.
Oh, fuck. You're a Bills fan.
Wait, it gets better.
It gets worse.
Dolphins make the Super Bowl
I would kill
versus
myself.
the 49ers, right?
His two
But-
favorite quarterbacks.
Brock Purdy,
Two of them, Brock.
something bad but not bad where it's like we don't want to prey on people's downfall like that, but he can't play. Sam Darnold steps in, beats the Dolphins 48-20 with Sam Darnold at quarterback. Look like a genius.
You would.
Yeah.
It would help my cause, too.
Yep. My cause, my cleats, baby. Black Air Force Ones.
That's real shit. Nah, but I mean, say what you want about him, still putting the numbers up. He's doing his job, man.
He's doing his job.
Because
man.
if let's say he wasn't putting these numbers up, that would be a big fucking problem with the team they have.
Nah, you'd have Darnold would be in already.
Yep.
You can't waste those guys.
Then they'd be
That's
winning.
what I'm saying.
They are winning, man.
Well, I mean, yeah, but if Brock Purdy came out, Darnold went in, they'd still be winning.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've seen Sam Darnold do some stuff in Carolina
That is true.
with Matt Rule.
He did some stuff. I don't know how good it was.
It was all right.
Was it?
It was decent.
Where
It
did
was
they
a
pick?
solid first 3 to 5 games, and then it went downhill.
They traded up.
Yeah,
Well,
his first 5 games, he looked like a number 1 overall pick.
They were
Yeah,
close
he
to
did.
winning the division last year.
Oh,
You remember?
they're close to winning the division
With a
this year. They got
losing
1 win.
But to finish up the Brock Purdy conversation, just for Mr. Relevant, his first game against the Eagles, 19-27, 314 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 picks. And for those of you that love the passer rating stat, 148.8.
Holy shit.
He's a guy, man.
How many yards did he have?
312?
314.
14. Damn, I was close.
You're close.
D14, easy.
Pie.
So what we're gonna
That's
do.
a good defense.
What we're gonna do if y'all follow.
He
us-
had his pie and ate it too. That should have been that should have been the headline. 3.14 and won the game.
Oh, it could be. It could
That's
be our
that's-
headline.
Should be.
So at the end of today's episode, you can follow us at TankTalk_pod. We're gonna have Donny. This is gonna be his detention. We'll be writing Brock Purdy is good 314 times.
There you go.
Boom.
A couple here and there.
Yeah, I think the Niners. I don't know if anybody wants to play the Niners.
No.
If Brock Purdy plays this good, they will win the Super Bowl.
No doubt. I'm with you.
But I would not be surprised. It's a big thing if he just totally fucking crumbled. I mean, like that. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if
You're
they
still
won it.
holding on to that hope.
No, I'm just saying.
Last year.
Experience. No.
Still holding
Experience.
on hope.
Experience in the playoffs is huge. Like the Browns and the Steelers might sneak in over the Bills. Who thinks they're gonna win a game with Kenny Pickett or DTR? Like it's just you can't. You're not gonna
Or
do
Joe
it.
Flacco.
Or like so. The only thing that can possibly stop the Niners from winning is if
It's themselves.
Purdy isn't really that guy and it comes out in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Otherwise, they can't be beat. Who's beating them? If they lose,
Can't tell you.
Purdy will throw multiple interceptions.
Oh, that'll be a good
That's the
thing.
only way they lose. It's the only way.
Let's go.
I just don't see it happening. Bro.
I don't either. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I'm just saying
If there was a reason,
none of us should be rooting for him because if he plays well, none of our teams will win the Super Bowl. I mean, you're probably.
I'm happy where I'm at.
Yeah.
We weren't even. The Colts weren't even supposed to win 6 games.
We're not even supposed
Y'all
to
out
be here.
breaking punters' legs.
Sorry about it.
Some
Twice.
dogs, man. Steichen might be that guy.
Head coach of the year potentially if they keep winning. Get some in there.
If them or
top three.
D'Amico, whoever makes the playoffs,
Who?
you guys,
Oh, don't
D'Amico,
forget
Ryans,
about Sean
I thought you
McVay.
Texans, come on.
Sean McVay
Yeah,
too.
okay, you got
Sean
it.
McVay too.
You can throw him in there.
We
Matt,
thought they might get the number 1 pick before the season.
Same. I thought they were gonna be like
I
win
did.
like 4 or 5 games.
Say, Puka to God.
They already got that. Puka is the guy.
so Houston, Indianapolis, and the Rams, just off the top of my head, already broke their season total.
Wins. If
Mhm.
you bet them, let's go. Let's go.
And they definitely, I think all 3 surpassed their last year's wins as well. I don't
Yeah.
know about what did Rams finish?
Cardinals are very upset about that fact.
Why's that?
They got the Houston pick. They thought they were gonna get 2 top 5
Oh
picks.
yeah, everyone thought that too. Remember going into the season?
They got the 18th pick right now.
Not as good, not as good as 2.
And Houston right now would still have the 22nd pick. So they hardly lost anything. They basically
Oh.
just got C.J. Stroud for free. Well, I guess it was the Will Anderson trade. But
Well, either way.
Anderson's been playing great too.
Yeah, we had Cody Stutes on a couple weeks ago. Reporter, what is it? You call him a beat writer.
Yeah, I saw,
Beat writer, Cody
I saw him
Stooges.
tweeting about it. Will Anderson's like plus 400
Oh,
for
Defensive
defensive
Rookie
player
of
of
the
the year. Yeah.
Oh no,
Or-
no
no,
way.
Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, there's no
rookie,
way he's
rookie,
getting
rookie.
that.
He said, but
That'd
it
be
was
crazy.
like
TJ Watt's already got that in his house.
until
Ah,
this
bland.
week, it was like 1,000 was the best
Bland, yeah.
odds all season. And it went zoop. I don't know what he did this week, but probably something good.
well, we know what
He
else
had like 8
happened.
pressures.
We know what else happened this week. Kansas City Chiefs got upset.
Oh, yeah.
in the matchup we've been waiting for this whole season. Taylor Swift versus Simone Biles.
And the one with real talent won.
That's
Boom!
right.
Oh,
Bang!
the goat. Yeah, who's seen this one fucking coming? Because I didn't.
Was it her husband
Yeah, no, me
is Owens?
Owens, yeah.
The guy that they did that ridiculous roughing call on?
Yes.
That was him,
Yeah,
right?
Yep.
Is
When
that-
it freaking Pat Mahomes lowers his shoulder, doesn't even try going out of bounds, but
He does
somehow
He
it's
does
a
one of
gives
the,
a call,
the,
yeah.
the 2 steps to get the first.
He said,
Yeah.
"No, I'm gonna keep going. And
oh
then we're
my
gonna throw
god,
Yeah,
what
that was
a
good.
ridiculous call.
But
Yeah, he's not even like he's just like.
It's not like he's sparing him. He's just going
Yeah.
like this so he doesn't get the first down.
so what's our? Do we have concerns with the Chiefs locking in this year's number 1 seed?
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
that's
they
not
have no
happening.
receivers. The end.
Rashi
okay.
Rice is coming on, man.
That's
He
my
is.
that's my
Nice.
guy, but everyone else.
Yeah, 27 drops leads the league, leads the NFL in drop passes, and I think it's like by like 7 or something.
A
It's like
lot.
it's like a crazy discrepancy between
Yeah,
number
man.
1 and 2.
They need
Well,
to
now they're
get
dealing with some
somebody.
injuries too. Who was it that got hurt
Pacheco
yesterday?
got hurt.
Oh,
He got banged
linebacker.
up, but he came back.
Middle linebacker.
Tranquil.
Bolton. Nick Bolton got hurt. Tranquil, I don't know if he's hurt, but he got like banged up in the game.
They took him out for a concussion.
Yeah, it
so
looked like it.
I don't know.
He's just scared.
No, nope. He
Jeez.
was sleeping.
What's your problem with Tranquil?
I'm joking. Jeez.
Oh, but yeah,
Maybe his name.
Chris Jones just got taken out of the game. Did nothing.
Nothing.
I know that because I have him in the Defensive Players League.
Shout out.
0 points.
Nice.
Boom. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely don't see the Chiefs getting the number 1 seed.
They'll get a playoff win.
They're still gonna win their division. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But
it would have been close.
If Denver could have won that game, yeah.
But they didn't.
Say, gotcha.
Sorry about it. Yeah, the Chiefs, man. I have some concerns about them go from here on out, man. They got the tough Buffalo Bills team coming off the bye.
I really wanted them to beat the Packers because what are the odds the Chiefs lose 3 in a row?
2 in a row.
No, they lost to the Eagles.
Yeah.
Lost to the Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
No, they beat the Raiders in between them.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Did
Yeah,
they?
they did.
Yeah, they did.
Was that game in between? Oh, yeah, because they went down
Chiefs haven't
14.
lost 2 in a row
Well, it
since
just happens so
2021.
often. You know,
Oh, okay, then
Chiefs
we're
and
out
Raiders, so.
We'll be the ones
They
to
haven't
do it
lost
to
2 in a
them.
row in like 2 or 3 years, dude.
We'll be the ones to do it to them.
I hope so.
They're gonna pick up a receiver.
We got
probably.
more to play for. They're
That's
banged
facts.
up. We're used to being banged up. Our guys,
Yeah, we've been banged up for weeks.
since Razul Douglas got, never mind. Second half of that Eagles game wasn't great.
Nope.
It's gonna be a good game. Mahomes always they always step it up for each other. If Mahomes can get some guys to catch the ball, it'll be a
Is,
good game.
Hope not.
Is Jarvis Landry a free agent?
Jarvis Landry
That
probably.
man's like in Spain or
That's
something.
my guess.
He's eating
he ain't
tapas
coming
somewhere.
back. He
That's
chilling.
Odell's boy, too. They're probably doing like some extravagant stuff.
Right, they're always in shape.
T.Y. Hilton's out there.
Oh my
Boom,
god!
get them both.
What does he run like a 6'4" 40 right now?
Who cares? He can catch the ball.
Yeah,
His hands.
that's all you got to do.
I know that his hands work. That's for sure.
I can't believe how
Should've
bad
got
Tony
Julio
is,
Jones.
man.
Yeah, they're bad.
That was your guy, huh?
Dude, third game he ever played, 10 catches, 189 yards, touchdown. Looked like he could not be touched.
Who we talking about?
Kadarius Tony.
Oh, yeah.
What the
No,
fuck
he looked
happened to that
insane
guy?
for
He
the
don't even know how to
Giants.
play football anymore.
He's too concerned about the Giants, bro. I don't know if you've seen all offseason. He was just talking shit to the Giants fan base. He's like, yeah, look at my ring. Y'all ain't never going to see this.
He
It was a
not
cool
wrong.
video. He was like in the dark. He had this, all you could see is his fucking goddamn grills. It was pretty sweet.
He's got the entire
He had the
Statue of
video set
Liberty
up like he was the
tattooed on his
Joker.
back.
Man, as a Bills fan, I'm very happy that he's not as good as I thought he would be. But come on, man. What the hell? Like, the dude's untouchable when he has the ball. Catch the fucking ball, man. Get open.
I don't know what they were thinking going into the season because, I mean, I don't know if they just thought they could just rely on Travis Kelce the whole time. They did go with Brennan's pick, Rashee Rice.
Kelsey looking a little slow.
He's
You know,
losing his
he's
step a little,
34,
that's what
man.
it seems like. First loss with Taylor Swift in the building, too. That says a
Let's
lot.
go.
He's
What's
still,
that about?
I mean,
Shout out Lambo.
you know, like sometimes in relationships you get comfortable. You don't feel like you have to impress your significant other
Oh,
anymore.
is he already at that
He
stage?
feels like he doesn't have to impress
He's
her
in
anymore.
love, man.
He got mentioned on a tour, man. She can't break up with him now. It would be
Yeah,
bad luck
What
for
was
her.
the line she
Locked
said?
in.
She was like, "Karma is the player on the Chiefs coming home to me.
Oh, fuck.
She can't break up with him now.
No, they're locked in. Their
What
families
is she
are-
gonna break up with him?
They
and date
announced
Sam
when their
Laporta?
families are meeting. This holiday season, dude.
He's gonna
Chris-
They're
Christmas
gonna.
time.
That's gonna be an episode on TV, dude. Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah.
If they were smart, man, YouTube that shit. Holy fuck.
Maybe they
It
are
would
for the
break
New
it.
Heights podcast.
Boom.
Maybe it would break the any Kim Kardashian episode, whatever that show's called.
I saw they had a Christmas song go #1 on Apple Music.
They
Who has a Christmas song?
Travis Kelce and whatever the other cousin.
Well,
name
they're
is.
not gonna be the
It's-
number
Oh,
one
I
for
did-
long.
I
no,
did
the
see
Eagles
that.
offensive line. They do. A Christmas
Oh
song.
yeah.
That's
They won't be
probably
number
what
one
you're
for
thinking
long.
of.
Mariah Carey's coming.
It was number
Bro,
one,
could
but
you imagine a fucking Jason Kelsey Christmas song featuring Taylor Swift?
Still ain't beating Mariah Carey,
I
man.
don't know. That might.
Mariah Carey's
It'll be
the
up
queen
there,
of
though.
Christmas, dude. She's like Thanos. You don't know she exists. Christmas comes around,
Oh yeah.
number one song on the radio.
I remember her from Nick Cannon.
What? Don't ever disrespect her ever again. You remember fucking Mariah
No, take
Carey
it easy.
from Nick Cannon?
I just want to see your.
No,
Disrespectful.
he's right on this one.
Just take it easy. Your face is
That's
getting
what
red.
Oh.
Just take, yo,
Moms, right?
take a sip
It's not
of your
even
water
her
and
coolest.
just relax.
It's not even her coolest ex-boyfriend, man. She dated Derek Jeter.
Wow.
That's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Derek Jeter's way cooler.
Derek Jeter's way cooler.
You shut
Wilding
Derek
out
Jeter.
though.
I don't know. It's cool.
No,
He's cool for putting it together, but he sucks. He's the worst part of wilding out. He's the brains behind it. He's not the talent. I'm sorry. I don't know why this got turned to a wild out thing, but you should just never.
It's because the Packers been wild now, bro.
Absolutely.
Are they going to go on a run?
I just bet today $20 that they would beat the Vikings.
Donny's coming around.
All right,
Donny's coming around on a love train.
spread.
Well, that's because what was your bet with your barber?
Oh, that the Vikings would have won 10 games.
Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
So
I like
double-
that.
Yes,
bet.
he just
I
doubled
like
down.
That bet.
Yeah, that bet is looking better as each week is going on.
Every
here.
week. Bear down.
I mean, you kind of got helped out with Kirk Cousins and Jefferson missing some time, but
I did. Well, Kirk Cousins went out and Jefferson went out and they won 5 in a row.
that is
That
weird.
is true. Yeah.
Maybe
They were 1-4 with those two, and then they both got hurt. And it
that
was
that's
5-0.
almost like the Packers, same exact team last year, except had some Hall of Fame guy apparently, and still didn't make the playoffs.
Yep.
This year, same exact team
Starting to get it cooking.
might make the playoffs. Is Josh Dobbs and Jordan Love better than Kirk Cousins and Aaron Rodgers?
Whoa.
I didn't say it.
You just did.
Well, Josh
I
Dobbs
asked it.
sucks.
I don't know. I think
Yeah,
the
he
Packers, 'cause I think they're going to sneak into this playoffs, man. They're fucking rocking and rolling. Jordan Love's learned how to do the fucking Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers little jump pass that they do. I don't know if you peeped that.
But you gotta be
Defense is
careful
playing
jumping.
well.
You got to be careful jumping.
Yeah, yo, there was a couple plays that Jordan Love had. I'm like,
It's some nice
Christian
moves.
Watson
that
might
look a
be
little
done
similar
again
to
now.
A-Rod.
What do you mean done?
He got hurt.
I saw him on the field after the game talking to people.
He was holding his hammy when he stayed in bounds. He stayed in bounds to keep the clock going, and then was holding his hammy.
He just pulled it. It's nothing serious.
Pulled a hammy
That's
pull.
what he was
good in a
hurt the
week and a
first
half.
6 weeks with a
He'll
messed up
stretch it out.
hammy. He Christian Watson though looks different. First 8 weeks of the season that he was playing, that he actually played,
He sucked.
they would throw him the ball and he wouldn't even try to get to the ball. He'd just be
Right.
like, "This guy was interfering with me." Now he's going up there, fucking.
He said, "Oh, I could do this."
Yeah, he's mossing people, man. He looks really good.
Your boy Harry, man, your co-host on Trap Nerd Sports Podcast, he's got to be through the roof, huh?
They're a December team, man. If you saw, Matt LaFleur has
Undefeated,
not lost in December. Normally it's December Dillon. Now it's December Watson. Because Watson looked like shit. In the past 2 games, I mean, last week wasn't December, but it was a preview, I guess. But,
little sneak peek.
yeah.
It wasn't
Little
December.
Thanksgiving sneak peek.
Yesterday was December.
Winner
Bro,
Watson,
it's
man.
December 4th, bro.
Winner Watson. It's also
December
not winter.
football's here. This is how we let off the show.
Voila. Was Thursday in December?
What?
That's a good question.
I don't think
Thursday?
so.
What in December?
Thursday.
I think that was the 30th.
No, that was November 30th,
So
brother.
that's why the Cowboys won.
He right. Maybe.
You
You
are
might be
right. Yo,
We'll find out when they play the Eagles this week. We'll get into that as
You
well.
will find out, that's for sure.
But we found out the Colts are still in the playoff picture. Big win in OT, baby.
Wow.
We need to
game
talk about
was
this?
Gross, dog.
That game is gross.
Just-
Donnie's fucking hilarious.
I tell you what, it was. You're not lying.
Talk about, I'm watching Will Levis throw fumbles and then go pick them up.
That was wild. Talk about hustle.
A dog.
Yo, is he the NFL Russell Westbrook? The fucking hustle on this guy?
Yes. Bro.
Tank is just being disrespectful all day.
A dog.
What do you mean?
Former MVP of the NBA, and
Will Levis.
he's getting compared to Will Levis. Guy can't throw for
knocking
130
Got
Derek
yards.
hustle,
out the
dog.
game.
And he got mayo. Come on.
Coffee flavored.
Westbrook ain't put mayo on anything ever in his life,
You
man.
don't know that.
No,
How do you know that?
I don't know.
maybe in Utah.
Mayo sucks. I don't know. Russ kind of looks like a cool guy. I don't think he likes mayo.
Do you like mayo?
Only like mayo on cheeseburgers.
What about
That's it.
Big
steak
Whopper.
cheese
I
sub?
get it.
It's good.
Nah.
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Oil.
Yeah.
Oil and mayo.
Yep.
Yes.
Look at that.
Yup.
First thing Anthony said all
Yep.
episode. Yep.
He's like, who the fuck is this guy?
Who the fuck is this guy?
Talking about mayo.
Aiden, you like mayo?
Yeah, man.
See?
See, boom.
Damn, I'm out of the loop.
You
I
gotta
guess.
try that, yeah.
All right,
I
man.
didn't know until I knew.
Levis is cool as shit. Continue.
But I don't know if you.
Levis.
He's about to go at you. You should lettuce.
Lettuce?
Mayo and Levis, man.
There's nothing wrong with some lettuce on your sub.
No, I know. I always get lettuce on myself.
All right, here we go. Here we go. We would not put it in our coffee, though. That's for damn sure.
No.
And it seemed like yesterday he did not put enough mayo in his coffee because Will Levis, man, I don't know what the Titans are. Listen, all week he was talking about the Titans fans, too. And it's Will
was talking
Levis'
shit
press
about 'em?
conference. He goes, I thought I was locked up. I thought I was going to be a Colt, this and that.
Oh, he was mad.
We thought the Titans fans were like, oh, yeah, it's going to be a big revenge game, this and that.
Oh, he thought this was revenge.
Revenge
for his
game for
girl
who?
leaving him.
Will Levis. Because the Colts didn't draft him.
No one drafted him. Is every week a fucking revenge week? Every week's a revenge game for him. The fuck?
That's right.
You had a first round pick.
Get out of here. You're on my list.
You're on my list
Should
to
be,
lose
though.
to an overtime and
But I'll
throw
tell you what,
150
though.
yards.
I'll tell you what, though. I like the moxie he has. He's a dog. He's a fucking lunatic, to say the least. I just don't know if he could be the guy.
You can only have that mentality if you have the talent. Otherwise, it's a bad thing. That
that's the
mentality is
point.
not a good thing.
Yeah, Hopkins is on the sideline like, bro, I do not care what you have to yell at.
And I don't know if you've seen, he was.
They were
Levis
yelling
was
at
yelling
each
at
other.
D
There is
Hop.
nothing Will Levis can say to D Hop.
I've seen this before.
Whoa, where you see it?
Baker Mayfield.
Mayfield at least had a couple good years, man.
Yeah, I think Levis will do the same thing.
But Mayfield was the rookie of the year. He had one of the best rookie seasons of all time.
Ah, well, yeah.
Before
And
this
he was
guy
the number
Herbert
one
came
overall.
over and fucking doubled it, but
Stroud.
Yeah.
well, yeah. Now,
Sorry
now
about
I'm just saying, like Baker threw for
Yeah.
3,500. Everyone was like, "Oh my god!" And then fucking Justin Herbert's like, "Here's 5,000."
He had like 20
Or whatever he
Yeah,
did.
sorry about it.
Nah, man, Will Levis is a bum, and we all know it. I think.
Boom.
That's facts.
That's
Ask
a-
his girl.
that's
Ask
a-
his girl.
His girl left him immediately.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's personal.
He's not good, man.
Derrick Henry got out the game because he wanted to jump through tacklers and get dropped on his head.
That did
The
happen.
punter wanted to get smoked twice.
He's only played in 6 games.
Yep.
And he's had an under 50% completion percentage twice.
Boom.
It's not very good.
He's a gunslinger.
And only last week,
His TD to interception ratio is actually pretty good, though.
Yeah.
how many touchdowns did he have?
He has
6.
1, 2, 3, 6. But
One
he only
game.
has a touchdown in 3 games. If it wasn't for his first game against Atlanta,
Yeah, that first game.
Oh, yeah.
I
he would be very
believe
bad.
I believe that's the same amount as Anthony Richardson, or just about damn near close.
We're going to keep doing this.
Anthony Richardson hasn't played since week 5.
Oh, you know who got more touchdowns this week than a different quarterback?
Who?
Jalen Hurts. You want to guess what quarterback he just surpassed this week in passing touchdowns? I saw this. I don't know if it's 100% facts, but I'm going to go with it.
I could pull it up.
No. Just take a guess. Just you get one guess. One quarterback.
what is the question?
What quarterback did Jalen Hurts pass in touchdown, like, overcome in touchdown passes for the season this week?
Can you just tell us?
Just take a guess for fun.
On the
Brock
season?
Purdy?
Nope.
Brock Purdy threw 4 touchdowns. There's no way it's
I don't
that.
know if it's Brock Purdy or not, but nope.
No, he definitely
Kirk
didn't pass
Cousins?
Purdy.
Boom! Got it on the first try. There you go. Kirk Cousins. He just passed Kirk Cousins in touchdown passes this week, allegedly by Twitter.
Kirk
I'll take your
was
word.
balling.
Kirk was
Just
balling,
didn't
but
get
he
wins.
hasn't played in 6 weeks.
Yeah, that's true.
Shout out to Colts, though, getting the job done. Michael Pittman Jr., is he getting paid?
I hope so. I want him
Yeah.
to stay there for my
I'm not a
fantasy
big
team.
I'm not a big fan, so I'm looking dumb again about Pittman.
Pittman's
What?
mad nice.
Yeah, I wasn't a big Pittman guy, but yeah, he's out there killing it, man.
Pay the man.
Yeah,
Send
pay
the
him.
check right now.
You got a rookie contract, you can pay him.
Kirk's got 18.
How much are you gonna pay him though? He's gonna be making more than fucking.
A lot. He's nice.
He's going to get paid a lot.
He had over 1,000 yards with Carson Wentz.
That's
Oh, yeah.
That's a fact.
He's got,
Bad Carson Wentz, too, not MVP
I think-
Carson Wentz.
I think, 8 or 9 games in a row with over
100 yards.
10 receptions and 100 yards.
Yeah, he kills it every week in fantasy for me. Traded a first-round pick to Joe. for
Minshew
him.
loves that man. When
I would,
Richardson,
too. Just throw that shit up.
when Richardson comes back though, it's gonna be a sad day.
What's up
for
with
him.
Alec Pierce killing it, too? What happened to the one guy? What's his name?
Josh Downs?
Yeah.
He must have
Well,
went down.
they actually, who was it? Whoever was reporting, someone from CBS, their pre-production meeting or whatever, they're like, why don't you get Alec Pierce? It was Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan asked him, he's like, why don't you get Alec Pierce more involved?
He asked him on the 28th of December
Well, Matt Ryan was calling the game.
at 3 o'clock.
What do you mean?
No, it's not December 28th yet, right?
Close.
What are you talking about?
I'm very confused.
You lost me.
Matt Ryan asked what? My bad.
Oh, he said why? Oh, okay, I get it.
No, okay.
He asked why didn't he get Alec Pierce involved. He was, you know what? I'm gonna try to. He's trying. Look where he's getting him.
He had over 100, right?
First time in his career.
He had exactly 100.
What Josh Downs do?
Didn't really do much.
We need to get him. The ball.
Went down, down, down.
Hey, they're finding ways to win though. They're finding ways to win, just like the Texans was standing on business, to quote C.J. Stroud.
That's because Russ did not cook. He cooked up some hard-boiled eggs on that last
Russ was
play.
playing really good before that game too.
And they just ran into the Houston Texans defense, baby.
Houston Texans are gonna be good for a long time, man.
Yeah, they are.
Their defense, they got Petrie, Stingley, what's his name, Anderson. They got All their guys are young, man. All their guys are young. Their quarterback's young. All the receivers, other than Woods, who's about to be in a retirement home.
Yo, T's and P's Tank Dell. What was it, fibula?
Broken fibula.
And I'm like, they thought he was an offensive guard for the play.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd put my 150-pound receiver out to make.
Did you ever see the Eagles have Devonta Smith block?
No,
probably not.
Never.
It's probably not tush pushing out there.
Yeah, just run to the other side of the field. If you're gonna run to his side, option him to the other side. I don't know, man, but not.
Our guy Tank Dell, man. T's and P's. Hope for speed recovery. I was gonna try to get him on the show soon, but I know he's probably gonna be dealing with some shit. Thoughts and prayers, dude.
Oh, okay.
He's nice too.
Yeah, he's a guy.
Nico Collins went crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Nico Collins. Told you, motherfucker. He's texting me and Joe.
Oh yeah.
Joe was like, "Oh, he's just fucking Gabe Davis." No, Nico Collins is that fucking guy, man.
I asked if he was
I've loved him for
Gabe
years.
Davis.
David Mills sucks, asshole. He's got a real quarterback now. He's got 800. He had 800 yards, I think, before the game. Yeah, he had 800 yards before the game. So he's almost at 1,000 yards, and we got 5 games left. Nico Collins,
effect, baby.
And he's missed some games too.
MVP.
You say the same thing about Noah Brown. What the fuck did he do before Houston?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even know.
he was a really high recruit, and he had some injury issues like coming out of college, so he didn't really get an opportunity. But when
Where did he play? Dallas?
Dallas, he had that 1 year. He had a really good year. Yeah, Nico Collins is 9 yards away from a 1,000-yard season
And he's
with
missed games.
5 games left.
He
How many
did
games
miss
did he
a couple
play?
You'd have to look.
I remember him missing like 1 or 2.
He only missed like 1 or 2, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's still more than
No, he
zero.
played in all of them.
He did not play in all of
Yeah,
them.
he did.
I don't
I'm
believe
looking at it right now. He might have left early, but yeah, he played in every
Played
game.
in all of them. Come on.
Yeah, he played in every game.
What do you mean? Come on, I was trying to give him more credit.
No, but
Well,
yeah, he's a dog.
Yeah.
Might have 1,400 yards receiving.
Speaking of dogs,
No, he missed week 10. He didn't play week 10.
Was it a bye?
No.
Are you sure, man?
I mean,
don't
it
know.
could have been a bye. They played Cincinnati
No,
without Burrow.
I think it was the bye.
speaking of dogs and receivers getting 1,000 yards on the season,
Who?
Mike Evans.
Yep.
Another 1,000. God damn, let me finish.
Wild.
Another 1,000-yard season, Donny. What's your thoughts, man?
10 in a row.
10 in a row.
Dude's great. He's great. Anybody should have been traded for him this year. Anyone that wants to win. If he was on the Chiefs right now, they'd be Super Bowl favorites.
Going into free agency after this season. I don't know if he
he's
stays in
outta
Tampa.
there. No,
Allegedly.
he's out of there. He's out of there.
How do you know he doesn't just love being in Tampa? It's a nice place to live.
I mean, he's not
They got-
paying.
He's about to get paid more
They got
by some
good
other
taxes.
team.
Hey, he
Yeah.
won his Super Bowl. He's good.
State
not paying
taxes,
taxes,
he already
that's
got a
true.
Super Bowl.
So,
They might draft a quarterback.
Yeah, he might stay.
so let me read you Ari Merov's tweet from earlier today, or last night, rather.
This is about a guy I'm about to not like.
So, wide receiver Mike Evans has now started his NFL career with 10 straight 1,000-yard seasons, extending his own record. No player in NFL history has had more than 6.
Beast.
So with that being said, he also got his Super Bowl ring. Me and brother Brent we've been going at this for a couple seasons now.
Who?
Is Mike Evans a Hall of Famer, yes or no?
100% yes. Who said no?
He's got to be no.
Bro, Hall of Fame for wide receivers is a really tough thing. Has he ever been top 5?
What is he supposed to do?
I know, but like
All he does is get 1,000
Does he
receiving
have to
yards
do it
every
till he's 50
fucking
years
season.
old? Does he have to
Brandon
break the
Cooks
record?
had like 4 or 5 seasons, 1,000 yards, man. Like it's just like,
Yeah, Brandon Cooks is a bum now.
Oh,
no. I mean, now he's throwing the ball. He's actually good. But listen, I don't know, man. I'm not gonna say no. The good thing is he's getting better with time. He might be like Larry Fitz. If he's like Larry Fitz and he could play until he's 35 and be good, then for sure. But it's hard for receivers, man. T.O. wasn't even first ballot. Dude's like the 5th best wide receiver of all time.
That's because they didn't like him.
Yeah, but
well, the question wasn't is he first ballot?
I know.
Is he Hall of Famer?
Has he ever been a top 5 guy? That's what I look for. I feel like you got to be top 5 in your career.
Probably.
You were talking about Hall of Fame. You got to be at least the 5th best player at your position.
I
probably was
don't know
here,
if he is or not. I don't have that in front of me,
I'm
but
going to say no.
I'd have to go.
I don't think so. He was never better than
I don't know,
Julio,
bro.
Antonio Brown, DeAndre Hopkins. I'm missing some guys for sure from back then.
Odell 1 year.
Odell, well, no, like 2 years, 3 years before he got
A lot of
hurt.
years.
Now he's not better than Diggs and Cup. Well, he might be better than Cup now. Cup's
He might be better
Devontae
than Diggs,
Adams.
He's
too.
not. It's Davante Adams, Tyreek Hill, A.J. Brown, Jamar Chase, Justin
CeeDee
Jefferson. Yeah, CeeDee Lamb. I mean, it's just like in order to be Hall of Fame, if there was just a random draft where every fucking player
Bro,
was put,
Eli Manning is going to be in the Hall
nah,
of
he
Fame.
shouldn't be. I don't think so. But
again, the same thing with the MVP. There's really no criteria for that. It's mostly a popularity contest.
There is a criteria though. You look at a
Do
lot.
they- do they
there's
follow
not.
it,
There's
though?
not. There's not like a set criteria, but there's like a lot of stats where it's like you have to have at least this. You have to, and he. I mean,
It's stats.
it is that
Touchdowns
that
every
is an
year.
impressive stat. I don't know.
10 in a row.
There's never been a time I think where if you just drafted, you did a round of drafting for wide receivers that you would take Mike Evans in the top 5 or 6 people.
We'll have to rain check on if he was ever top 5 leading receiver. I'll have to go check that because nothing's popping up.
Maybe the Tom Brady year, the first one, maybe.
Godwin
think
was.
so.
I think
30
Godwin out.
30
I think,
for 30 year with Jameis probably did that one.
Sheesh.
oh, I
don't
think he
think so.
was. I think
He had
he
to be
was
that
like in yardage that year.
Jameis was like over 5K.
Speaking of Jameis Winston,
Let's go. He said,
back in the game, baby.
Motherfucker should have been in the goddamn game from the start of the year.
All it took was the trifecta of Derek Carr. Injured shoulder, concussion, and fucking whatever else it was.
Mental illness. Sorry.
Oh, my God.
No, that's Dennis Allen.
Yo, what?
Sorry.
Dennis Allen's mentally ill. The man started Andy Dalton over
Facts.
fucking Jameis Winston.
Boom,
Then he
here we
went
are.
out to go and pay Derek Carr 35, 40 million, whatever he's getting
pissed.
paid, when he had Jameis Winston right there. Jameis Winston is a better quarterback than fucking Andy Dalton. He's a better quarterback than Derek Carr. He's a former number one pick.
Facts.
Why is he so disrespected? The
Baker
last time we
Mayfield's
saw
getting
this man
jobs.
play football, yeah, Baker Mayfield's getting jobs. The last time we seen this man play football, he was 5-2, just beat Tom Brady, 14 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
pretty good.
What the fuck are we doing here?
Dude, I wish I had the answer for you. I love
And then-
I love me some Jameis Winston.
Minnesota comes calling like, "Hey, we're trying to go on a playoff run. Can we have Jameis Winston?" And they're like, "No." Why? If you like Carr so much, leave his God-fearing ass in there. Win 10 points a game. You can't beat Desmond Ridder for a division with Derek Carr. Oh man, Jameis Winston's like the most passionate thing I am in football about.
I don't know if you guys seen the highlight this weekend of the Sage broadcast or whatever. On Jameis's first play through that tips, should have been picked. It was a big game for Chris Olave. I guess the commentator was like, "Oh, we're back with the Jameis experience."
Fuck that guy. Everyone throws interceptions. 14 touchdowns, 2 interceptions the last time he was in.
Yo,
You're just throwing him in the game.
Speaking of 30 for 30, I can't wait for Jameis Winston's 30 for 30, bro.
Yeah. Eating
He's
W's.
electric.
Never
And
getting
I
his
think
big
this is the
game.
spark that the Saints potentially need.
If Jameis Winston comes in and leads the Saints to the playoffs,
And then they replace
I
him.
will be so vindicated, man.
You get a jersey.
I think I rant about Jameis Winston like 4 times a year at least, and
Dude, he's a great guy. He's a leader.
it's unreal that no crab companies sponsored him.
Yeah, facts.
It's unreal.
Just like mayonnaise hopped on Will Levis.
Yeah, man. It's unreal that he is not a starting quarterback in the league because there's
Joe Flacco started this week.
he's better. Joe Flacco, Desmond Ridder, Derek Carr, Aiden O'Connell,
Yo,
Jimmy G.
Hey,
Uh,
Aiden O'Connell.
There's
He's
so
a
many,
good guy.
and it's
Oh,
not like
Danny
he was a
DeVito?
5th
Danny
round
DeVito?
pick, right? Like being a 1st round pick normally gets you a lot of leeway. It's normally like you'll get a job even if like Baker Mayfield
Sam
and
Darnold did
Sam
last year.
Darnold and
Josh
free
Dobbs
Jameis,
is playing
man.
out
We'll
there.
see what they do, man. Maybe
Sorry, you struck a nerve, man.
my bad. I love Jameis Winston. I hope they do find success with him in there. Mike Thomas tweeted during the game. he said God is with Jameis Winston or some shit like that.
Oh, did you see in that game the ref that broke his leg?
Yes.
Who was it? Who hit him?
It was
Kamara. did.
Kamara.
Oh,
He like got pushed over into the sideline.
Kamara.
And just rolls right on
Kamara
his
just
leg.
hit one of these. He was,
He said, "Oh." I was watching Red Zone. I saw that. Yo, that was crazy.
That was bad.
T's and P's is that official, man. I mean,
Facts.
out for the season for sure. Got to be.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, man. He might be a dog. He might be out there with the chain.
With the brace on.
Well, on the flip side of things, Detroit Lions bounced back off of what seemed like they were going to wash the Saints.
Yeah.
Defense kind of fell apart
Started slipping up.
after that big loss to the Packers last week. What do we think about the Detroit Lions going forward? Should we be concerned about them and their defense, or what's our
Yes.
thoughts here? Okay.
No.
What happened? Why is their defense just like
No one knows for sure.
It's like
forgetting how to play? Is someone hurt? I feel like.
They were cooking in the beginning. They kept getting turnovers.
Gardner Johnson's still out, but even when he was out
Well,
there,
yeah, but
playing good.
he hardly played at all this year.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
I
Jack
don't know.
Campbell was so good. Brian Branch was so good. Aiden Hutchinson was so good. Like,
I
what's
think
happening?
these offenses just figured him out.
Maybe,
That's
man.
my only
I don't
guess.
They're still winning.
Maybe Dan Campbell's just a rah-rah guy, and now the rah-rah is kind of washing off. And now
Dan Campbell, you're pointing the finger at.
I'm not pointing the finger at anyone because they still won the game, right? They won. Yeah.
Yeah, they won.
They still won the
cover
game.
spread
21-0 lead.
They still won the game. They're still ahead of their division. This happens sometimes. I mean, sometimes teams just go through a couple weeks of not so good football. But I don't know, man. Sometimes there's like a lot of hype surrounding guys, and then you get some tape on them, and they're not as good as they really have been playing. That might be these guys, man.
The Lions get to play the Bears, the Broncos, the Vikings, the Cowboys, and the Vikings again. They're going to be looking pretty good pretty soon.
If you ask me, I think they dropped the Dallas game.
Yeah.
Dallas, I think they might split with the Vikings, man.
Don't say that. Trying to get a free haircut.
Well, maybe. I mean, as you've seen, the Bears played them tough. That division always plays tough against each other. They lost to the Packers.
Packers just rang off some wins, man. I know we talked about them earlier, but they just rang off some wins.
Hey, they could go on a run,
Chiefs,
man.
Lions, and who's the other team I'm blanking on? They won 3. Chiefs, Lions,
Chargers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Chargers.
They're rolling off some wins, man.
Chargers looking like some scrubs.
But to cap off Week 13, any other games we missed, we won't dive into these ones. Falcons beat the Jets 13-8.
Oh.
And well, the Buccaneers ended up beating the Panthers 21-18, which interim head coach, when it comes to against the spread, undefeated.
They do good.
Still stands. What
Panthers,
else? I think we
I
pretty
saw
much.
Panthers players crying on the sidelines after the game.
Chuba Hubbard, man.
He cried.
Can't stand that
I
guy.
don't know if he cried, but
What about him?
he got me like 30 points just for Donny to still beat me by 50.
That's right.
No, he's on my bench, actually. I lied.
Oh,
Oh, no. I got him in your league. He's going to be the reason why I win. Just Jamar Chase can be 14.2 points.
Psych. Not happening.
All right, then to end Week 13 tonight, we got the Bengals and the Jags. And I feel like everyone in here is jagging off tonight.
I picked the Bengals to cover.
You did.
What's the spread?
I think it was
8.5.
I don't know, man. Jags is looking real good right now.
They're not for
Calvin Ridley's finally here. Trevor Lawrence is looking way better than he did the first 4 or 5 weeks. Trevor's at the end actually kind of sucked lately, but they've been killing it. Josh Allen's that guy. But they're going to let Jamar Chase get 14.3 fantasy points.
And if they don't, you will be 0-3 in fantasy against me this week.
Why did it work out that way? Didn't this
Show
happen
me the
last
money.
year?
It's crazy.
We always play in every single league at the same time.
So someone got to talk to the commissioner about that.
I'm going to take the Jags.
All right. With that being said, before we move on to Week 14, let's take a look at what the playoff picture was last week. I know we can't see it in studio, so I'll go over it for you guys here.
You saying last week or this week?
Nice.
I'm talking about in studio, bro. We can't see it. The viewers could see it. All right, beautiful.
Pause.
Yeah.
So here it is.
Whoa. Come
Big
on.
I'll flip the screen here. So going into this week, we had the Ravens #1 seed. Then we had the Colts playing the Chiefs, Browns playing the Jaguars, Steelers playing the Dolphins, and then the Texans, Broncos, Bills, Bengals on the outside looking in. NFC, there was the Eagles #1 seed,
Disgusting.
Seahawks at the Niners, Vikings at the Lions, Cowboys at the Falcons, and then on the outside looking in, Packers, Rams, Saints, Bucks. Now,
That was last week.
Yeah.
here is the current playoff picture. This is why the NFL is fucking awesome. Let's see what changed since then. So this week, as we stand now,
Holy shit.
the Dolphins are the #1 seed. As I'm
Frauds.
looking at Josh's reaction right now, is
Frauds.
Super fraud.
They're going to lose the last 3 games of the year.
the Colts would be playing the Baltimore Ravens. The Browns would be playing the Jaguars still. Steelers would be playing the Chiefs still. Then the outside looking in, you got the 7-5 Texans, the Broncos 6-6, the Buffalo Bills 6-6, then the Bengals 5-6.
The
before
Texans
this
aren't
game
in?
tonight. They are not.
Not yet, bro.
Oh, they are. They're the 7th seed. They're the 7th seed.
They're in the hunt. Colts 7 seed. You guys lost? What's the problem?
What? How?
Colts beat them earlier this season.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, yeah. Richardson was out that game, too, but the start, remember that was the 2 touchdowns in 2 minutes game? Then Minshew came in and capped it off.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the one where he started off hot
Yeah.
and then died.
Yeah.
What?
Fortunately. And then on the NFC side, the Eagles still the number 1 seed.
Yup.
But now you got the Packers, the number 7 seed. They would be playing the 49ers. Ooh.
That never goes well for Green Bay.
They're gonna get smacked.
Never ever.
The Vikings would still be playing the Lions, and then the Cowboys would still be playing the Falcons. But
Bad
in
game.
the hunt, shaking up a little bit. You got the 6-6 Los Angeles Rams, like we talked about earlier. Who the fuck would have thought they'd be here? Not us. The Seattle Seahawks,
Who the fuck
6-6,
is that guy?
are on the outside looking in. Buccaneers 5-7, Saints 5-7.
So bad.
Not on this graphic, but if you look everywhere else, the Chicago Bears are still in the fucking hunt. So
Yeah.
that says a lot about the NFC.
Oh
Bear
man.
down.
They can either have the 5th pick or make the playoffs.
Unbelievable. So real quick before we move on here, I'll just get everyone's opinion real quick. What's our initial reaction when we see this current playoff picture?
My reaction is that if the playoffs are gonna look like this, just make it just the division teams only make the playoffs. Don't even let some wild card teams in because that's a waste of everyone's time.
Them are some ugly wild card teams, man.
Steelers might win that Chiefs game.
Hey, just like Garner said, it might not be sexy.
All the wild card teams have backup quarterbacks. At this, maybe not all of them, but the
In the
Browns,
AFC, yeah.
the Browns, the Steelers, Colts, all backup quarterbacks, and in who else is in the playoffs?
On the other side?
Yeah, on the NFC.
You got Packers.
The Vikings. That's what.
Vikings.
Yeah,
Oh, the Vikings. Yeah.
Vikings got the backup, and then the Falcons have like a
Hey,
kind
that's
of backup.
That's the NFL, baby.
Okay, no, top 4 teams, not top division winners. Because that would take out the Cowboys.
So what you're saying is the NFL should go to the college route and do the playoff committee.
No,
Yes.
No way.
Because there's a lot of people heated about the college football committee, and I feel like Josh has something to say about it.
I don't. It's going. I'm not really that mad about it. This is the last year it's going to be that way. It's going to 12 team next year, which will. If it was 12 team this year, it would have been perfect. There would be 0 complaints. I feel like Georgia should have made it. Everyone's complaining that Florida State didn't make it, but Georgia was the number 1 team all year. They've lost 1 game in 27 games. And I get a lot of those games go back to last year, but you lose to fucking Alabama by a touchdown.
I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide.
Drewski?
That's the best
Roll
video
Tide. Blitz, Bama, Blitz.
Yeah, I don't. Whatever.
That was great.
It'll be all
It
right.
was.
I think Georgia
You
should
know
have
what?
made it. But
I want to thank you for being able to talk about college football because I'm the only one on this show that watches it, and I want to talk about it, but no one else.
you got to get Harry on here, man. That dude knows fucking everything about college football.
So, I can see why people are frustrated with Georgia. Obviously, 1 seed dropping down to 6, that don't ever happen. But they're saying the knock on them is, which they don't have control of this, their strength of schedule was sort of weak. That's what they're saying. Don't get mad at me. That's what they said.
But
Don't lose.
they went 3-1 against top 25 teams. None of the other teams in the playoff played for top 25 teams. So strength of schedule, what does it matter? All of those guys are going to beat up on the bad teams.
Oh, yeah.
Georgia beat more good teams than anyone.
Hey, man.
They lost to fucking Alabama. They're going to go in there. Everyone's complaining that Florida State should have made it. Georgia's going to beat Florida State by 24 points.
Facts.
14.5 right now is the number.
Florida State's not. Georgia's a top 4 team, man. I get Texas beat Alabama early on, but Jalen Monroe's a completely different player than that he was in that game. Jalen Monroe's been fucking balling out.
Oh, in a good way.
Georgia, I feel like Georgia easily, if they played any of these teams, could win. I get they just lost to Alabama, but if they play Alabama 10 times, I feel like they could probably win 7 or 8 of them.
Maybe, but the one time it mattered,
Yeah,
they lost it, brother.
That's why I'm happy they're doing the 12-team playoff, because
Do you think that has something to do with it this year? They're like, fuck it, we're going to 12 next year anyway. Let's end the 4 playoff with a bang.
let's put a bunch other than Bama. There's the other 3 guys there haven't been there a lot. You got Texas hasn't been there in a while. Washington. I mean, you're getting some other fans involved, I guess. But yeah, next year will be fun.
I don't.
They showed if it would have been this year, they showed it. It would have been like a really fun top 12.
It would have been wild. But I don't necessarily disagree with this. I do like it, and obviously, if you put Bama in there, and if you're going off the criteria of put the best player or the best teams in, they lost to Texas earlier in the season. Okay, I guess you got to throw Texas in there for putting Bama in. I think it's gonna be electric. For some reason, I feel that
I feel like it's gonna be a classic.
Nick Saban is gonna come away with another one.
Yeah, he's going up against a bunch of guys that haven't been there before, man.
And just
Oh wait, no, Michigan made it last year.
the playoff.
Right?
Harbaugh.
No, they
lost.
to,
Yeah, because Ohio
TCU.
State. Yeah, well, they made the playoff though.
Oh yes,
And they
yeah,
lost.
yeah,
They
yeah,
lost
yeah.
TCU. Ohio State lost to
Right.
Georgia.
He's cheating,
So who is that? What is the actual matchups?
It's Michigan versus Bama,
Yeah, man. I mean,
and then Washington versus Texas.
Roll Tide.
those are gonna be some good games.
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
There's gonna be some good games.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not really mad about it.
Michigan finds a way to fuck up though, and Bama finds a way to win.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, I would, if I had to put money on someone, it'd be Bama.
I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. Roll motherfucking Tide, bad blitz, Bama blitz. Shout out Willie.
It's so funny that he was just obviously picking on these people, and they just did
They
not.
just
They
joined
didn't.
right
They didn't realize that at all. They're like, yeah, he's one of us.
All right. That's college football talk, man.
All right.
Y'all better catch up because you said you'll start watching during the playoff, and the playoff is basically here.
Oh,
I guess I got to.
shouldn't have did
Bowl
that.
games would be fun. Who's winning the Heisman?
Yeah, who's winning? Marvin Harrison or what? It's the only guy I know in Dynasty. Brock Bowers?
Nah.
No.
Actually,
Good guesses. Yo, good guesses.
Caleb Williams.
Nah.
The word is
He's not playing in this bowl game.
Is it Jaden McDaniel? Or
Jay McDaniels is up there. Penix, I feel like, has got to be in the conversation.
I would, if I had to vote, I'd vote Penix.
Penix got to be in the conversation. Every time it's a big game, you need a big throw. He fucking just delivers, man.
Donnie would be a Penix guy. I already know that.
Yeah, you would like Penix.
It's cool.
I don't know how good it'll be in the NFL because he takes a long time to throw the ball.
He hits one
But-
of these every time.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's pretty cool.
He-
Left-handed too.
He shows
Oh
up,
yeah,
man.
you don't like
I
that.
don't know anymore.
You don't
Said
like
he's not a
that.
fan
I
anymore.
I don't know.
Lost
But
him.
we are fans of his.
Bo Nix is up there too, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
Manti Te'o's girlfriend?
All right, moving on.
That's all the
It's the
college
last
I know.
college you heard. That's
Yeah,
like
this is
9 years ago.
That says a lot right there.
Yeah.
But all right, put week 13 behind us. Let's move on to week 14. What's up?
Charles Woodson.
What about Charles Woodson?
What?
Heisman.
Stop.
Oh my God.
Stop this.
Anyways, as I was saying, we're putting week 13 behind us. We're going to move forward to week 14. And by doing that, we're going to spread the bread.
Spread spreaders, boy. Spread winners.
Like butter.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's everyone's spread records on the season. You got well, how we want to do this is we typically do it from worst to first.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just do it.
We're
There's only
13 weeks
He
in.
said
We
just
can't-
do
we
it. Just
can't
get it
change
over
that.
with.
There's only 3 of us. Just do it.
Brother Bren is 88, 92, and 5.
Oof.
What's crazy is you had the lead on him like 4 weeks ago
Not no more.
by like 1.
He's still. Well, he's about
Yo.
to say it.
Bruh, I'm 101,
Mm-hmm.
79, and 6.
So you
Still
got, like,
7 behind him.
I'm still in the 100,
Yeah,
baby.
you
Let's
got,
go.
You got as many as I had last week.
Last year's crazy.
Donnie,
That's good though. That's
that's
good. That's
true.
what
That's
I'm saying.
true,
That's
yeah.
good. That's good. But all I'm saying, I'm just bringing this heat because every week you come up here and be like, catching up.
I'm catching up.
Yeah. But here we are.
Donnie is 110, 71, and 4.
That's right.
We might be one of the best spread picking shows of all time.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody else's record, but you look at this margin, yeah, it's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Spreading
sorry
the
to bring you
fucking
down.
bread. That's the name of the segment, God damn it. We got to live up to the damn hype.
Spread winners.
Sorry.
I like that.
So tonight, me and Brother Bren got the Jaguars. Jagging off, baby. And Donnie's got the Bengals for some reason.
8 points.
OH.
8.5.
I'm gonna take the
I'm not
Jags.
saying it.
You got the Jags.
I'm at the Jags.
We're all jagging off,
You
baby.
didn't listen to the records everybody had up?
I don't know. I don't know.
Fuck them.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah.
Beginner's luck.
Josh, you picking with us this week?
Yeah, I'll pick with you
All right.
if I'm invited.
Go.
Okay. Week 14, Thursday night.
No one's watching this.
This is gonna be
It's going to
bad.
be rough. I feel bad for
Just
Al.
take the under.
I feel bad for Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit.
Oh my God.
They should just like play Madden in the booth.
They might as well do
This
something.
is what we think should be happening in this game, but it's not. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
Let's get Booger back on.
Why?
Why not?
It's not gonna help, man.
It's not gonna help.
It's
One
not gonna help.
Popeye's
I'd rather
biscuit away.
I'd
What
rather
about
watch
Mike
the
Tyson?
game.
Let's get Mike Tyson to call the game.
I'd rock with Mike
I would
Tyson.
watch.
There's no way for this game to be good for a Bills fan. Patriots lose.
Bro, they have the second
they get-
overall pick.
The Patriots are
Yes.
gonna get Caleb.
You think so?
Yeah, they're definitely drafting a quarterback.
Not May.
They could. Well, they got the second pick, so whoever's left. And then,
Boom.
but then if the Steelers win, then fucking that's like bad for our playoff chances.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
so go
There's no way for the
Patriots.
Bills to win this game.
Go Patriots. Win.
You got to cheer for
You know what?
Pat,
I
bro.
just, I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys.
Well, maybe you should start thinking.
Yeah, whatever.
Come on.
do the spread.
I
man.
got you.
All right. Patriots obviously
Big
in
for this
Pittsburgh play Steelers were. Oh my fucking god. The Steelers are 6-point favorites.
Just like last week.
Maserati Mitch taking off.
I'm taking the Patriots.
I think I'm with you, brother.
They
I got
they
the
beat
patch.
that spread the past fucking
Every week.
what was it 10-3?
It was a push this week.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it would have been. Well, you said 6.5.
When? Today?
Yeah, you
No,
said
it's 6.
they've. Oh, I thought it was 6.5. Okay,
Nah.
yeah, that'd be a push.
You're hearing shit, brother.
Still.
It must be that Pittsburgh rain still
Maybe.
in your ear, dude.
Yeah, you got the
All that lightning and thunder. Fucking.
Sideways, yeah. We all picking.
All right, I guess we're
Patriots?
doing something different this week. Normally, Brother Brent picks first, and we go off of that.
I'm
But
sorry, man.
Josh
I
is
didn't
gonna be
mean to.
set.
I got over.
No,
you
you're
there. I'm
good.
sorry.
You're the guest.
No, this is
sorry.
All you
this
gotta
this
do
is
Wait
good.
for him to pick and just pick the opposite one.
Josh
sorry.
is setting the tone tonight, folks.
He's in this.
We all got this. Oh no, I got the patch.
Yeah, I got the Patriots. Yeah.
Is Donny, what are you doing?
You all got the Patriots. I saw Deontay Johnson celebrating touchdowns down 21. This is one of the teams I'm bad at too. Is the Patriots? Patriots and Saints. Those ones are the ones I'm bad at. So I'm gonna go. Steelers.
Okay. Thank you.
Jeez, you're gonna
Jeez.
take all night.
Jeez Louise. Bad enough we got to watch this fucking game, but we got to keep in mind. How,
Mr. Trubisky's
how we feel in March when there's no football at all.
I still.
Let's
don't
try to
wanna watch
enjoy this while we can.
No.
'Cause pretty soon we're not going.
And
to
I appreciate your optimism, but no.
Can we flex this like to someone else?
That's what I wanted, bro.
I'm probably not gonna watch. That's
Nope.
gonna be bad. It's gonna be too no.
No,
I don't
you're
even have
lying.
Anyone on these fantasy teams? Like
Y'all gonna watch. As we're gonna
R.I.P.
watch
Pickens.
Sunday,
Sunday.
the 1 o'clock slate. We got the Buccaneers, big division game in Atlanta, take on the Falcons, where the Falcons are 2.5-point favorites. What are we thinking, Duke Clock?
That's a tough one, man. I'm gonna go with the Falcons. As bad as Ritter is, I think they could do that.
Give me the Bucks.
Bucks can even do that against Carolina.
So equals out.
Ooh.
Damn, I must be wrong, man. I want to go after Donny.
Yeah, give me the Bucks.
I got the
I gotta
Bucks too,
I
bro.
gotta bounce back
man.
at some point.
Josh is
Oh!
the lone wolf in this one. Our second lone wolf of the day already.
Boom.
Next up, we got the Detroit Lions in Chicago to take on the Bears, where the Lions are 3-point favorites.
Only 3 points?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Chicago. Why is it that low? Vegas knows something. Why is it that low?
because of the last time
It's
they
in
played.
Detroit,
Chicago.
Chicago.
This is what I do, okay?
taking
So
the
when
Lions.
Jake's reading off the teams, I think about the line in my head before he announces it, and then I pick. So he said Lions, Bears, and I thought 10. And then he said 3.
That's what I'm saying. Vegas
So I'm
knows
going
something.
Lions.
Vegas knows something, man. That should not be that way.
They're giving out donations.
You-
this week,
you wanna know?
apparently.
Hey, we feel bad for you guys. Here you go. Here's a
The,
layup.
the 49ers went on the road to play the best team in the league, and they were favorites.
Oh, we see
Vegas knew something. You know what I'm saying?
why. I knew it too.
I'm going to go Chicago. They're going to fuck up the number 1 pick, and they're going to give it to the Patriots.
Oh, no, they're already going to have number 1. They got fucking Carolina's pick,
Carolinas.
so they're
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Crazy.
I was thinking theirs was the number 1. I'm just not.
You're not on it today, bro.
Long drive, man. Long drive.
Brother Brent, what do you think?
I already said the Lions.
All right, me
About
too.
3 times.
All right, I'm on Wolf.
As we say on the show, 3, 2, 1. Lion!
Lion!
You guys say that?
Yeah.
Lion!
Lion.
Like DJ Khaled.
Okay.
Welcome to the show.
Lion.
Why you always lying?
Next up,
Yeah, I should
got
put
the
song.
Colts In
Oh
in Cincinnati, take on the Bengals, where the Colts are 2.5-point favorites.
my God, 2.5.
Give me the Bengals.
I'm scared.
I love it.
I'm gonna take Indy.
Let's go Colts.
I'm gonna take Cincy.
That's the first one we went even on.
I think so.
Boom.
I love our chances. Who the fuck is Jake Drowning, dude?
Who is Will Levis?
He plays for the Titans.
He's not good.
Did we?
It took
yo,
two
hold
punt
up.
block touchdowns to beat him in overtime.
Well, first off, the one was
What?
Jonathan
the
Taylor's out.
only one was a touchdown. First
Oh,
off,
okay. The other one put you at what, the 10 or something?
something like that. But guess what, Donnie? Guess what is the stat that is the only one that ever fucking matters? Did they win the game or not?
Jonathan
Did they cover
Jonathan
the spread?
Taylor's
or not?
out, and Zach Moss looked bad.
Did they cover the spread against Tennessee?
Yeah, it was 1.5.
Oh, wow.
I'm with Cincy.
All right. That's all I'm saying.
Cincinnati.
I don't want to try to sway your pick. You got your opinion. I'm just saying.
Are you entering this as we do them?
What's that?
Are you entering them as we?
Oh, yeah, every week, dude.
I thought I heard the Joe Burrow.
Oh, no, what I do is
Why
I
don't you
go.
guys use run your pool?
Huh?
Why don't you guys use run your pool? It'll do it for you.
I like going back and watching, dude. I'm not marking them now. I write them down when
Okay.
I watch them back, dude.
You like the work. I get it. I respect the grind.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
You don't run from the grind.
Just like the Browns aren't going to be running away from the Jaguars, or they're going to try to at least, because Jacksonville is in Cleveland taking on the Browns, where the Jags are 3-point favorites. Who knows? Who knows what happens with this game? Maybe Vegas don't know. We'll see. That's how they normally operate here. What are you thinking there, Josh?
Using my logic from before, I should be picking the Browns, but there's no way.
Trevor Lawrence
Flacco?
is a dog on the road.
I don't care. I'm taking.
Played better on the road.
Jags.
I'm taking Lawrence. I'm taking the Jags.
We all jagging off again?
Yeah, I'll take Jacksonville.
That's a
Oh,
no.
let's go. What's this?
They
what?
saw Joe Flacco play football yesterday, and it's only 3 points.
I'll say that game wasn't on Joe Flacco. I think he had a
They
decent
looked
game.
pretty good for a while.
For once this season, the Browns defense couldn't hold up. Go look. What did Myles Garrett
They're
have?
probably tired.
Goose eggs.
Well, he's hurt.
Well, he's busted.
It's all right.
Whoa.
Hey, man. They're going to get busted when we start jagging off.
That's
See, that's why I said whoa. Now I gotta say whoa again for the same reason.
The Panthers are on the road to take on the Saints. Hopefully.
Saints.
What'd you say?
What's the spread?
You don't want to hear
Welcome
the
to the
spread?
show.
I'm gonna say 6.5.
5.5 Saints.
Ah, man, I'm taking the Saints.
Is Jameis going to play?
If Jameis plays, it's gonna be 13.5.
I don't know.
They better fucking play Jameis.
13.5.
I'm taking the Saints.
Give me the New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
Saints.
Who you got?
You know how I pick against
You got to
the
make
Saints
a pick,
every time.
man.
I know.
It goes bad.
Did you pick the Saints last time?
He did.
And did
they
they
do
did
it?
they do it?
Oh, wait, no, I can tell you right now. Let me see.
No, I picked the Lions against the Saints.
Oh, yeah, we all picked the Lions.
Oh, that's right. So
Rare.
that's really not on him if we all picked it. I'm picking Saints.
I want to pick the Panthers so bad.
No, you
I don't know why.
Go ahead,
No, you
do it.
don't.
You got to catch up somehow.
No, you don't.
I'll go with the Saints.
Chuba Hubbard,
Boom.
another 3 touchdowns, hopefully.
No.
Probably not.
Don't care about
Probably
Chuba
not, but I
Hubbard.
need it.
Texans are on the road to play the Jets. Texans are 6.5-point favorites.
They need to play
We serious?
Zach Wilson.
The Jets don't fucking score. What are we doing? I got
saw
the
that-
Texans.
Yeah, easy.
They only lost by 5 this week.
Zach Wilson might not
That's
even
cool.
play.
Against who though?
They asked Zach Wilson to play, and
Who
he
did
said
they
no.
play? Falcons, yeah.
Yeah, Zach Wilson's
That's
done
true.
there, bro.
Give me the Texans.
I'm gonna take the Texans, but I think they can beat. Why? Okay, no.
No, go ahead and ask me. dude.
Why Zach Wilson? I get sucks, but he's not worse than Tim Boyle. What is going on here?
He might be hurt or something.
No, they just took him out
No,
because he
they
was
just hate
sucking.
him.
But Tim Boyle's way worse. Tim Boyle should have never been drafted. If you ever have time looking at that, he had more interceptions than touchdowns in college. Who thought that he was going to succeed in the NFL? Whatever.
They
They
said I
asked
could
Zach
fix
Wilson
him.
to play, and he said no.
No way.
I saw
He
that.
said not.
it
He
was
said he didn't want to
reported- It
play.
was reported today. Yep.
They said they had Aaron Rodgers call him, and he said nah.
All right, well,
It's all alleged.
I got the Texans.
I'm gonna
I
take
mean,
Texans.
6.5.
Wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised though.
6.5.
Are you
Wouldn't be
picking
surprised
the
if
Jets
you-
again?
I picked the Texans already.
I took
I feel like
That
it's
was
gonna be
the
like
second one to pick.
it's
Come
gonna be
on.
a 16-10 game or something. But
Next up, the Rams are on the road to take on the Ravens. where the Ravens are 7-point favorites.
I'm taking the Rams.
I'm also taking the Rams.
Rams are on the road. Give me Baltimore. Coming off a bye, they're about to smoke the Rams.
I'm with you.
No Andrews?
Lamar Jackson against NFC teams, it ain't pretty.
That's true.
Fuck, you're
What
right.
is he, like 9-0?
I'm switching.
17-1,
Sorry.
I think.
17-1.
Sorry, I'm switching back.
Even though he doesn't care.
That wasn't even close, huh? I'm going to stick with the Rams.
Picking-
Sticking with my gut. Kyron
switch-
Williams is a fucking
officially
god.
picking Baltimore because I forgot about that stat.
No.
Baltimore 10+.
The Ravens play the Niners either in like a week or two, so that's going to be interesting.
That's gonna be
It's going to be interestingly how bad the Ravens lose.
Yeah, I think the Niners might
Yeah,
smoke
sorry.
them.
Vikings
Mike.
are on the road in Vegas to play the Raiders, where the Vikings are 3-point favorites. I got the Raiders.
In
Vegas.
Vegas?
You all right?
This is a bad one.
This is a bad game.
This is.
Terrible.
I'm going to take the Vikings.
Give me the Raiders.
I also want to believe in the Vikings, but
Jefferson might be back.
Maybe.
He is back. They said he's playing after the bye.
They keep saying nonsense.
I'm going with the Vikings.
give me the Vikings. You know what? Fuck it.
I hate the spread this week. All these things.
Slate isn't all that great, huh?
No.
Seahawks are in San Francisco to take on the Niners again.
I know that spread's big.
10.5-point favorites for the Niners.
Book it.
Yeah.
I will take them at 16.5.
Book it down.
Yeah.
I'll take the Niners, yeah.
Taking the Niners.
They just smoked them 2 weeks ago, and they had to play the Cowboys. They get a little extra rest, though. They get to play. They got Friday,
It
Saturday.
might not be
off.
good enough.
That division usually plays each other really good, but no.
The way the Niners
It's in Seattle
play.
or no?
Mm-mm.
It's Niners.
You seen what they did to them in Seattle.
Yeah.
It was bad.
2 years in a
couldn't
row.
Watch.
Sorry about it. And then this is the game that most of you guys in here are looking forward to the most.
Here we go. Probably not.
The Buffalo Bills off a bye take on the Kansas City Chiefs, who just lost, was upset by the Packers, where the Chiefs are 2.5-point favorites.
Home of the
Bills! Oh!
Let's go.
Taking
Buffalo,
the
baby,
Bills,
we
man.
back.
Let's go. First
Taking
time
the
to lose
Bills.
back to back. Let's go.
I got the Bills, too. I mean,
Yeah.
just
Playing-
something about Kansas City
playing-
ain't the same, bro.
Nope.
Playing the refs darlings back to back, but we're gonna get over it this time.
Next up, Broncos
Let's ride.
That hurts my
are
soul.
riding on the road.
Okay.
Take on the Chargers,
Ugh.
where the Chargers are actually 2.5-point favorites.
No, for real. Let's ride.
No, give me the
Take the
Chargers.
Broncos.
Taking Chargers.
Chargers just can't keep being bad forever.
Maybe they can.
This
So
is
much
it.
talent that it has to
This is
work
it.
sometimes accidentally.
I got the Broncos covered.
2.5 is not a lot of points.
Taking the Chargers. I think they can. Yeah, I'm taking them.
I just don't like the Broncos at all.
You
I
love Rust.
No, I don't. I don't like Sean Payton either. I don't like.
I know
nobody over
you.
there.
We know. We know.
Jerry Jeudy
Sucks. Courtland Sutton's the only good player on that team.
should be in jail.
only
You know
one?
Only?
why?
Oh, offense, my bad.
Jeez,
Patrick Surtain's really good.
Yeah,
that's
so
what
we
I'm
got two.
saying. I got the Broncos. Let's ride.
They ruined Javonte Williams.
Oh! Even though that was a little over-exaggerated there. But
Yeah, it was. He just got injured. That's all. He's coming back from that.
Eagles
That's it.
Eagles.
for Sunday Night Football are on the road. This is a big one. Take on the Cowboys.
Ooh.
You ready for this one?
Eagles are going through. the
Josh, you ready
works.
for this?
In
I'm ready
Dallas?
because I feel
In
like I
Dallas?
got it.
Is it in Dallas?
Yeah, the Cowboys are 3.5-point favorites.
Give me the Eagles.
Also taking the Eagles.
I got the Eagles too.
Cowboys have no dog in them whatsoever.
Maybe the Cowboys win. I don't know, but I got the Eagles. No way they lose back to back, right? But if there was to be a game where that happens, maybe this is the one.
They could lose back to back, but
I'm going. The Eagles' pass defense is atrocious.
Oh.
And Dak Prescott's been fucking balling out.
Oh.
CeeDee Lamb.
Here we go.
Yeah. If you have to play CeeDee Lamb this week, I'm sorry. I hope your playoff hopes aren't on the line in fantasy. I'm taking the Cowboys.
nope.
The passing defense
Well,
is bad, man.
some would say maybe the Cowboys should have won their first matchup.
I don't know about shoulda, but it was close. It was close.
I forget what happened at the end, but
They had a chance.
definitely another drive that maybe favored the
Cowboys had a
Eagles.
chance at the end.
They did.
think there are more bad games.
This might be my first losing week.
We here for it, baby.
Psych.
We got 2 Monday night games next week.
2.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know why, but we do.
I'm
Is one of them
for
terrible? Is that
2
why?
Sunday night or Monday night?
2 Monday.
I'm cool with that. What is it? 7 and 8:20.
They're both at 8:15.
What?
Pick.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Pick one, motherfucker, and I think I might know why. So the first one is the Tennessee Titans on the road to take on the Miami Dolphins, where the Dolphins are 13.5-point favorites.
Not enough.
Yeah, give me Miami.
I'll take Miami.
You ready for the second one?
Yeah.
The Packers are on the road to MetLife Stadium to take on the Giants.
Yeah, give me the Packers.
Whatever
okay.
it is.
Doesn't matter what the number is.
Nope. Could be 20.
Remember what you said last week.
What I say?
Remember what you said last week.
Danny DeVito? The
Yeah.
GOAT?
You said the Packers wouldn't stand a chance.
Oh, against the Chiefs?
The Giants.
What?
You said that
No
last
way.
You didn't say
You did. Come on.
Then he said
Because
the
remember, we
Mamma
went through
Mia
the
whatever.
Packers schedule. I said, okay, they got the Chiefs. L. Okay, then the next up, they got the Giants. L. Danny DeVito.
What's the spread on the Giants pack?
6.5 for in favor of the Packers.
Give me the Giants.
You're on crack.
And give me the Titans.
You're on,
he was on crack.
you're on crack for not taking the pack, man.
Is
Write that down.
Tyrod coming back?
I don't care who it is. They fucking suck.
Mamma mia, Danny
Bring up that stat of why you think Danny DeVito's gonna cover this game.
Oh, yes,
brother.
yes. Let me give
Because
you the,
CBS tried to pull a fucking fast one on us,
I
Josh.
think it was a good one.
If Watson doesn't play, maybe
He pulled that shit up in 2 seconds.
Maybe they beat him by 10.
Okay, ready? Pick a quarterback. Win percentage, .667.
I hate these things. It's
Passing
Pat
touchdown
Mahomes and it's
to
DeVito.
interception ratio, 2.2 to 2.3. Passer rating, 95.1 to 92.4. Yards per completion, 10.4 to 10.6. And game-winning drives, 1 each. Pick a side.
I'm picking Pat Mahomes.
Both of them.
Danny DeVito!
Danny DeVito was
Let's go!
gonna die.
And his name's Tommy. Come on.
Not to me.
Not yet.
Not yet. He gonna earn
If he
his-
beats the Packers, he'll be Tommy to you.
He'll be sent back to his parents' basement. That's very sad.
No, he'll be sitting
Hey, at
out
least
there
the
eating
bed will
chicken
be made
parmesan,
for him.
living good. Bed made, chicken parmesan in the basement. Voila.
I would fuck up some chicken parm right now.
They said,
Oh,
say
yeah.
when.
The basement farm?
Right now.
What are we talking about?
Basement parm. That's week 14, folks. Go win some money. Even though we're not too confident with this slate.
No, not really.
But this is where
I'm very confident in the
I'm here,
Packers.
baby.
Titans and Giants are taking them Monday Nighters.
I'm scared.
All right.
Not to win.
Because why did you do that?
The Giants
Fantasy
gonna win.
football playoffs are pretty much here, starting not next week, but the week after.
Yep.
Do you want to do your awards this week? I just thought about
No,
it.
no,
Maybe
no.
we shouldn't do the awards
We'll
this
do
week.
it next week.
We'll do them next week.
So it's like the regular season.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cap off.
So this is everyone's favorite segment, Josh. You might want to listen up because he's beating you in every league, it sounds like.
He's beating me, and I'm beating him tonight.
3-0.
I'm beating him tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Donnie's discount.
I'm beating him tonight.
Yep. This week for the discount. What we got is
You tell us.
Noah Brown over in Houston. Tank Dell, unfortunately.
Tank dead.
Tank's dead because they had him
Jeez.
blocking. He's not a right tackle. He's not a right guard. He is a very small, very good wide receiver, and they should let him catch passes and not block in the line. But
His
Noah
name's
Brown's
Tank,
next
though.
man's up, and he's been killing it. But he's been out for a little while. But he was killing it before, and now he's coming back in. He's going to be wide receiver 2. After that, we got Elijah Moore. Amari Cooper's been banged up. Elijah Moore looked pretty good with Joe Flacco.
Hey, he scored
That
like
was his guy back on the Jets.
he scored like 12 points on my bench.
Look at that. You take that, right? Out of Elijah Moore?
That's a decent flex.
I
a
forgot
flex
they
guy.
played together in New York.
Yeah, that was his guy.
Totally
He
forgot
like
about
Joe
that.
Flacco better than he liked
Joey
Zach
Joey
Wilson.
Long Legs Flacco is what they call him.
Yeah.
Is that what they called him?
Something like that.
I didn't like that.
Joe Flacco won. He signed his contract and went right to the McDonald's drive-thru and got something cheap. So another cheap guy you can get on the waivers is possibly Isaiah Likely. They might have dropped him at tight end because he was on a bye. I think I told you to pick him up last week, but do it again if you didn't do it.
You should
'Cause
listen
he's
to
pretty
him.
good. He scored 8
last
points 2 weeks ago, which ain't bad for tight end. It's not good. It's better than Juwan Johnson's bum. Gave me 0 points this week and lost me league, so that's cool.
Better
Lost you the whole league.
Yeah, because it was like a must-win.
Damn.
Yeah, so now next week is a must-win.
Better than Pat Fryermuth.
Moose.
Ooh.
He was on your list last week.
He was on the
Oh, Zeke Elliott. That's a good one. Zeke Elliott's a good pickup. Because Ramondre,
Dunzo.
yeah, I saw him getting helped off the field, like, in these guys' shoulders or whatever, like, getting held up. Like,
Yeah, we
it's
get it.
badness.
And his shoulders, dude.
And then some fun ones you could go for. Odell. It's just always fun to have Odell on your team. Maybe he does good. And Curtis Samuel. I think he scored 20 and 10 the last 2 weeks. And Terry McLaurin said he's just running cardio out there. And, yeah, why not go for him?
Bring him home.
Curtis Samuel. It's my guy.
And that's
That's the reason why I'm going to go 2-1 or 1-2 and not 0-3 against Donny this week.
You better hope you don't go 0-3. If you go 0-3, I'm drawing up the points, total points matchup, and I'm throwing it on the group chat of every fantasy league we're in.
Listen, man, your dynasty does not count. I'm a free win. You
You're a fucking layup in that league.
Yeah,
son.
man.
I didn't
No,
make
just
you a
give me
free win.
some
You
time.
chose a different route. You could have chosen to be a top contender the first 2 years.
He
I
said,
chose
nah.
that.
I like this route. Man. I like the thrill of building a team, man. I like the thrill of finding the
How do you
golden
know
nuggets.
the league will be around next year?
This man chooses.
I just
to
gotta
start
hope. What's
from
the point of
bottom.
the dynasty, man?
Yeah, no.
You never know.
I mean, the point is,
Don't be
you wanna
fucking
be like-
losers. Stay in the league.
we
and
want
the
to be
league
like
will go on.
Patriots every year, back when Tom Brady days, 20 years of excellence.
Yeah.
Go win.
Listen, man, you guys are gonna come to me for some receivers, and I'm gonna steal your running backs
Fuck,
from
I'm
you.
not. I'm not gonna have to change my team for the next like 3 years.
All right, man. When I got Marv, Garrett Wilson, fucking
Oh, speaking on that,
Rashi
dynasty league,
Rice, Trey
Was that your
McBride.
Was that the full discount, by the way?
that was the full discount.
All right.
Unless you need more.
I think we're all right.
All right, I think we're good. I didn't have much more.
I might need some more. You said all 5 of those guys, or 4,
Okay.
they're all on teams.
Ugh.
I looked them up right
Maybe in your league,
This guy
goddamn it.
is down bad in his league. What about Gerald Everett?
Ooh.
Yeah, you
Try
don't.
him you should
actually,
know. You're Justin Herbert mega fan.
Jay Herbo.
Left him speechless.
I looked at those 4 players and they're already on a team.
Do you need a tight end? Oh, well,
He's got one.
What do you want from me?
All right. Well, speaking of fantasy,
We'll pick up Elijah Mitchell and pray that McCaffrey breaks his leg again.
speaking of fantasy,
Chill.
My God.
as we know, and as some of you may know, Josh Duke Clark hosts the Trap Nerd Sports Podcast. And this is our second season of the Defense League. So, Josh, while you're here, we touch on it every now and then. But you're in the
If I
building.
was you guys, I wouldn't be touching on it a lot. I
All
understand.
right, well,
I understand why.
Run through the league real quick, man. Where does everybody stand?
You want the standings as
Yeah,
of now?
go
All
ahead.
right, man.
Bro, they got like cheating standings in that league.
No, we don't have.
I've won 5 in a row. I'm not in the playoffs because of some random stats.
What do you mean? What random stats? The same stats from any league. So,
Advanced Analytics League.
for anyone who doesn't know, last year we started this league. We had 3 divisions, so we had 3 sub teams basically, and we went by the wins against opposite podcast basically. And Trap Nerd won a tight one with Matt's pod, the 2-point conversation. The 2-point conversation. Matt decided to leave the league, so now we're down to 2. So it's 6-on-6. Trap Nerd is once again gonna win.
And they
It's
fucked
pretty-
me last year.
pretty
They fucked
live.
me.
They did.
Pretty large margin. Yeah, your team, Tank did all he could. It didn't work. And once again, Tank.
Yeah,
is doing,
because the fucking
Commissioner fucked me.
oh my god.
He did. Matt Milano was going to score 70.
All right. Well, it's not my fault that DeMar Hamlin died.
What?
right?
Whoa! What? What was that?
I didn't kill him.
What a coincidence.
So yeah, once
What a
again,
coincidence.
Tank is kind of carrying the team, but Donny did come back from the fucking dead. Donny came back from the dead. He was like one of the worst teams in the league. I don't know if you are in the playoffs. No, wait, you might not be. So right now, by records, it would be Harry 1 seed, me 2 seed, Damon 3 seed, Tank 4 seed, and then the remaining 2 seeds go off of total points, which is the rule that Trap Nerd put into place last year because we won the divisions.
Convenient. 'cause
And
they're
so
losing
that
a
would
lot
make
over there.
Quaker the 5 seed,
I'm about to beat him today.
and right now
He dropping.
Seth,
Yeah.
who is the guy I met in Arizona, would be the 6th seed.
Beat
But
Phil,
that's not counting this season or this week, I mean.
in which I'm
did-
balling again.
You are beating Beefcake Bill by 30.
Who's Beefcake Bill?
That's BBD. It's the guy I was in Arizona
That's
or in Pittsburgh with.
Shut up, Beefcake Bill.
So unless, so
awesome.
his real name's Seth. Seth has
It's Beefcake Bill. Dog.
Big Bill, bro.
he has
Seth
a couple.
who?
He has a couple more players, but unless they go absolutely nuts, Donny will take his spot in the 6th seed for the playoffs.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's the same people as last year. Harry, Tank, me. We're the big three last year. We're the big three this year.
What?
To be fair, we say on this show, what do I not watch?
Defense.
I don't watch defense.
Well, you gotta watch defense. This
And-
week I did pretty bad though.
That's
So
probably the best part of your team, bro.
My defense?
Yeah.
me and Harry are both dropping. Bren comes through for you guys.
Yeah.
Really
Blitz Brent.
having a really bad year, but he beats our #1 seed.
I don't give a piss about nothing but Blitz Bren.
Not even close.
You guys actually might be coming back. You won.
You damn
actually-
Skippy.
You went
on.
2-0. You went 2-0 this week. Donny beat Quake and Bren beat Harry.
And we going to keep doing that.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I will say, though,
Standing on business.
these past couple weeks, I've been lucky. 'Cause if you go through my team real quick, I probably should not be in the spot I'm in. The injury bug has hit me like a fucking bastard. Run through it real quick if you got it pulled up.
The injury. I was gonna say earlier. This is a very lucky. Luck is always in fantasy football.
My defense is carrying me.
I had 14 people on IR
Josh,
once.
just read off my offense, bro.
All right.
That's all you need to. That's all you need to read.
The players who are playing or the hurt players.
Just my starting lineup,
All right.
and then my hurt players after.
Why you got
Pat
Aaron Rodgers
Mahomes.
on your team?
Joe Mixon, Zach Moss, Josh Downs, Mike Evans, Tucker Kraft, Terry McLaurin, Jamison Williams, T. Higgins.
Tucker Kraft is something.
Yeah, that's something.
T.
for
Higgins
real.
is
But go see why.
But
Fucking
yeah,
Mark-
I know you got Mark Andrews.
God damn it.
Oh, in a league I had Nick Chubb, Ramondre Stevenson, Kenneth Walker, and Mark Andrews.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's rough.
Safe
but-
to say you're out.
No, I'm the 3 seed right now.
Oh,
now.
just kiss it goodbye.
you made it for now.
You know what? Fuck off.
Started
But a shakeup might be coming. A
Started from
shakeup.
the top, now we're here.
A shakeup might be coming because it's against me and Harry for the last game of the season. If Harry beats me and Donnie wins next week and you win next week, you both tie me for the record. I think I'll have more points than you, so it might not really be big of a shakeup as you think. But
All right, so why the fuck did you say that?
I wanted to give you guys some hope before I ripped it away from you.
I lost my hope 3 weeks ago, and somehow I'm winning.
You're in, man. You're in.
Shout out Kenny Moore that 1 week getting me 50 points.
So for the last week of the division, it's going to be Damon versus Donnie. Damon versus Donnie and Joe versus Bren. Those are the last 2 divisional games.
Let's go.
And then we'll tally up the wins, and we'll see who gets to pick a rule this year, man.
My rule is just get the trap nerd out of here. sorry, league now. God damn it.
It's a 6-man league now.
Because if we win it, we come up with any rule we want, right?
I mean,
That's not out of the question.
We could have a conference.
You didn't think of that one, did you?
I didn't. You're fucking,
Don't let us be on the fucking
you're
committee
you're
board.
like the Joker over here, man. You're gonna ruin it all. I don't think you guys can come back at this point, but I'll do the math.
All right, well, that was good. Trap Nerd Sports Recap. Merge League, how we doing there? I think we just got a big dub.
Did
How
we
you-
win? I
Hell
found
yeah.
first never to win
Hey,
again.
yo, we're going on a run.
I'm not. Can you guys actually check who
Oh, I
has
can check
high
it.
points in that league?
Who's what?
Who has high points?
I probably won't be.
I forgot who it was. I
Might
don't
have been,
believe it.
yo, it might have been us, bro.
No, I mean like just overall.
Oh, overall, sorry.
Just overall, who has
Sorry
the high
about it.
points? I forgot.
Well, you're about to remember.
No, it's not working. I don't know.
It's
got
not
no
working?
signal down here. Yeah.
Damn it.
It was
Oh.
probably Tank Talk though. Honestly,
Luckily, I'm on what?
that's probably why we lost 6 in a row.
You, no, it's someone
Nah,
else.
so
It's not Tank Talk. It's someone else.
yippee do! It's Trap Nerd Sports. Fucking, he got
by like
1,992 points, dude.
It's like by like 20% more than.
Congratulations, you get your 6 and 6.
And I still almost missed the playoffs with high points. So
hey, somehow we're still in it at 4 and 8.
yeah, because
There's
well,
like
when I
5
beat Bill's
teams in the
Aholic
league.
and I jump up and just gotta keep pushing. Sometimes things don't go right for you.
Sign Josh Kelly.
And that's a good way to move on from and close this episode, man. So you just got to keep pushing.
Sometimes you just gotta keep
And
pushing.
if you
beat
made
high
it through
points.
this whole episode,
Dak
then you just
Prescott's
kept it pushing.
kept on
Just like
swimming.
what?
Dak Prescott's wife's gonna have to
Here we go. Hey, you seen that?
No.
That's what he's gonna be doing when they're having a baby.
cringe.
Here we go. Come out of there. All right.
Motivation.
Stay up to date with everything at Tank Talk _pod. Follow us on all the socials. We're pretty much on every fucking platform you can find out there. If you need new supplements, go click the link in our description. Head over to redcon1.com.
What?
Use promo code Tank Talk. Get 20% off your purchase. You know, because we're trying to get,
Brolic,
you know what I mean? We're trying to get properly jogged. Go get you some Redcon.
like Robert Saleh.
But don't lose your locker room.
Or your hair.
That's what Redcon does not do. We do not lose the locker room. What else? What else? And obviously, we're getting closer each week. 500 subscribers.
Fahundo.
Madden 24 for the PS5 or the Xbox Series X could be yours. So be a friend, tell a friend, send them over to the Tank Talk Podcast YouTube channel. Subscribe and maybe win you some Madden 24.
But not the game.
What?
No, the game.
Oh, the game, but not the games in the game.
What are you talking about
Because
right
you
now?
won't get online, you go play Brother Brennan. He gonna smoke you. Yeah.
That's right. And then you're going to return the game and send it back.
He said, nah, this
I'ma
ain't
need that.
fun anymore.
All right, as we do every week, Josh, we like to send people off on the right note.
Yes.
Since we go Mondays, you got the whole rest of the week ahead of you. You need some motivation, man. Especially with these
You
gloom
guys
and doom
always do
days.
this to me, man.
Oh, no, you don't have to do it because
Oh,
we got a
thank
new
God.
guy that does it.
Thank
Unless
God.
you want to take the throne.
I
this week.
don't, man. You guys put me on the spot every time. I don't know what to say. Thank God, I didn't know.
Let's have a battle.
I don't got.
Let's have a battle for who.
No, you got it, man.
You can't have it this week, man.
No, I don't want it.
Yeah, we need it from both of you.
I don't want it.
And then we can
Look, he looks like he's got his phone ready, though.
You know
double
what?
motivation.
Let's have double the motivation
Double
this week.
motivation.
Let's go.
You're gonna
Vote for
you're
your
gonna
favorite
get it from him,
motivation
and you're gonna
of the
lose it from me.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go.
I'll do one and then look one up right now.
Oh, I gotta look one up. All
No,
right.
just think of
I
it.
didn't know I was
No,
allowed
you
to do
got to
that.
think of one.
No,
I
you
can't
gotta
think of one, man.
Sorry.
Can't do it.
Score 20.
Well, you got like 10 seconds because he's going to list his.
Yeah, man.
Get us going, Anthony. Get us going, Anthony.
Anthony forgot how to read.
Anthony?
He's frozen.
His cue cards ain't working.
Cucumbers.
He's too young. You
All
wouldn't
right,
think he is.
fucking send us off, dude. Jesus Christ. He talks over everybody. You just got to fucking just go through it.
Opportunities will happen, but you create them.
You won last week. It was better.
What was it last week?
I forget. But
I don't know, but this was probably the worst one I've heard.
that's why Josh is going to pick us
He's
up
giving
here.
Josh a
No.
layup.
go.
Everydaypower.com, man. Life is not about having everything. It's about finding meaning in everything.
Man.
I made that up myself.
Find your meaning. Follow at Tank Talk _pod. Get us to 500 subscribers. Madden 24 could be yours. PS5, Xbox Series X.
You were meant to subscribe.
Go get you some energy, baby. Get to the highest state of readiness with Redcon.
Boy,
Promo code Tank Talk.
curate something or something, whatever he said.
Whatever else you want to do. Oh, new merch is available at the Tank Talk Podcast Public store. You know, rep the show and your favorite team. There's a new line. Team colors. Tank Talk Buffalo. There's Tank Talk Indianapolis. Tank Talk Dallas. Tank Talk Philly.
Should have stopped at Buffalo, man.
Jacksonville.
We got pretty much every team on the market.
Jacksonville.
Miami.
And we wouldn't be nothing without you guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you, Josh Duke Clark, for
Thanks for
stepping
having
in
me,
there.
guys.
Where can we listen and follow you for the Trap Nerd Sports Podcast?
You just said it, man. Trap Nerd _sports at basically every single social media. Not different on any of them.
You guys got threads?
We do have threads. I don't really use it, man.
I
Thread,
guess.
yeah,
Yeah,
thread.
it
I used
died
it for the
quickly.
first couple weeks,
It was
but
awesome. Hell of a run. Shout out to Threads.
it was a good run. It was
Grand
like
opening, grand closing.
it wasn't quite a Pokemon
Same
Go
thing.
run, but it was there, man. Yeah, Trap Nerd Sports everywhere. We'll be recording tomorrow. Episode will be out noon on Wednesday. YouTube,
Boom!
Spotify.
Anthony, here's your second chance, bro. No, psych. Josh beat you out.
Yeah, he beat you by a mile.
Sorry,
Repeat it one more time for the people in the back.
I gotta repeat it, or he's gotta repeat it.
You.
All right, well now I gotta look in the diary where I wrote it.
In the heart.
Life is not about having everything; it's about finding meaning in everything.
Yo, I wish you would have just ripped off a completely different one. That would have been hilarious.
That would have been funny. That would have been good.
Ladies and gentlemen, go find your meaning. And we will see you Next week.
Travis Etienne.